the new logo. It just disappeared. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Right now, I am at, the new logo. You're correct. Anyway, hello, everyone. I'm Matt from Unlimited, and we're trying something a little different today. We're going to be doing a little test run. We figured, we've seen that, like, watch-along videos and, like, live reaction videos have been getting really popular on YouTube. So we figured, why not jump the bandwagon, join in on the fun, and go back into some wrestling history, take a look on the WWE Network, what we can find. And today, we're going to be watching, live reacting, and at the same time reviewing WCW SuperBrawl 2000.
So I just have a bit of an observation here.
Okay.
Like, reviewing this and calling it part of wrestling history, would that be like reviewing the Holocaust and as part of world history?
Yes, I say that this is equally as bad as the Holocaust. WCW 2000 is equally as bad as the Holocaust.
Wow.
That's pretty sad. Anyway, guys, like I said, I'm Matt from Unlimited. I'm being joined by...
Oh, look, Jeff Jarrett broke a guitar.
I'm being joined
and he
by
broke another guitar.
The usuals, the new managers for Unlimited, Brett Litke and Walter Main. Guys, how you doing, my friends?
I'm doing well. Yesterday, Walter and I reviewed SmackDown Live, and we watched it live.
And Matthew almost ruined it.
Yeah, it was all right.
Oh, wait, this is at the Cow Palace.
Whose TV is loud?
Not mine.
Not mine, because I'm wearing...
And we are also joined by Peyton Peoples. Peyton, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Ready to watch them?
That might have been mine, so is that better for you guys?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you ready for some WCW wrestling?
Yeah.
Not particularly, but I don't really...
Anything for YouTube.
To anyone that is watching along with us, like, are you a sadist? Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, I was literally about to say, like, this is some machinism, or however the hell you say it. Like, this is
masochism.
Like, yeah, masochism. This is like a dude getting tied up and, like, having his balls whacked with, like, a baseball bat torture levels.
We are watching this, so you don't have to.
Yes.
3 hours.
We are doing God's work. Somebody had the wrestling buddy in the crowd. So, okay, here we go.
I had a wrestling buddy. I had a Sting one.
I wonder if this thing has subtitles.
Forgot Kevin Nash was the commissioner.
So I just noticed something, like, peeking through this pay-per-view. Like, we have 10 minutes until the first match starts.
Lord.
Of course we don't.
Wow.
What is going on right now? It's Mean Gene, by God. Rip.
A bunch of whores.
I wasn't gonna say that, but okay.
And then Jeff Jarrett and the Harris brothers.
Ron and Don.
Coming out of Kevin Nash's commissioner's office. Like,
hold on.
One can only imagine what was going on.
I was gonna say it's probably a big party in there.
The dudes in, like, the black with, like, the matching goatees and shaved bald heads. Those look like the two most generic henchmen ever.
That's basically all Ron and Don Harris ever were, was henchmen.
They look like someone you kill in, like, a spy video.
Mean Gene.
Direction in 10 years before that segment, I guarantee you.
Oh my God! At least Mike Tenay is on.
No.
But Mark Madden.
No.
See, I have my volume on.
Mark Madden's oversized suit. How do you have an oversized suit when you're that big?
I never liked Mike Tenay as a play-by-play guy. I like him as a color guy. But Mark freaking Madden.
Mark Madden looks like a child in that suit.
He kind of looks like Paul Bearer. Like, especially after Paul Bearer lost weight, but still wore the oversized suits.
Okay. I'm going to say this. I would take a commentary team of Booker T, Byron Saxton, and David Otunga over anything involved.
You know, I gotta say, I actually did like Corey Graves and like Byron Saxton. I like their back and forth they do with each other.
Oh man, the featured attraction match: Hulk Hogan versus the Total Package.
I wonder who that is. That can't be. I wonder what Lex Luger was doing at this time.
Yeah, I have no idea.
No, probably in a wheelchair.
Oh, wow.
We're also going to have a death match with Ric Flair versus Terry Funk.
Oh my
Hold on.
god.
If there were any two wrestlers in the history of pro wrestling who should have not lived to the age of 70, it's these two. Like, how these two
are you encouraging both of them to die right now?
I'm just saying the fact that both of them are alive is a miracle.
Walter, I need the time of your video because my WWE network crapped out.
I'm at 549, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54.
Yeah, I got my TV all the way down.
Lash LaRue versus
Tough Cappy?
Takapi?
Nothing is pay-per-view match like that.
WCW Cruiserweight title tournament match. We also have the hardcore title match because the WCW hardcore title was a thing.
Okay, hold on. Can I just talk for a second how they're doing? Like, it's almost like fucking stop motion with a recap package.
Yeah, it's so cringeworthy.
I saw that my network was just acting up, but no, they just
this is
David
oh
Flair
my god
versus the Mama Lukes in a Sicilian stretcher match.
This looks like sending a GIF when you're in the selection.
This is like this reminds me of something like Raw and SmackDown used to do before their pay-per-views. Just go through literally every match on the card.
Like,
this is something you do.
The match with the biggest stakes of all time. The match for the letter T.
Between Big T and Booker. That's right, Booker, not Booker T.
We're also going to get a match with Billy Kidman, who owns his own island that permanently occupies the water Nitro, so that's nice to see.
And Vampiro, that could be fun.
That might be the best match on the show.
The Demon versus the Wall.
In a special main event match, even though it didn't main event the show.
Funny story, because they had to label it like that. Because in order to get Kiss to perform on Nitro in '99, they had to promise the Kiss Demon a main event.
3 count versus Norman Smiley in a handicap match. Sounds like a great match to me.
They ran through all the matches and said, "Don't watch the show. Like, this is the turds we're putting out for you. Don't watch it."
This is Unlimited, where we watch the bad shows, so you don't have to.
Yeah, and on that note, if any of you have ever considered watching Great American Bash 2000, do not. It is the biggest piece of dog shit I've ever seen happen in a pro wrestling ring.
Speaking of which, like I mentioned on the Unlimited Facebook page, I'm doing 2.
Oh no!
Okay, hold on. Why is this guy?
It's Oklahoma.
Why does this guy look like JR?
That was the point.
Ozzy had a baby.
Dude, that was the point for him to be a parody character of JR, and it was so poor. And it was okay, but it was so poorly received. Like, he was getting death threats. Like, it was that bad.
Because he was mocking JR's Bell's palsy.
As I was saying, tomorrow you're getting 2 throwback reviews on this channel. One of them will be of Great American Bash 2000. Also, because we still have time before this first match starts, I don't know what is going on right now. If you have a suggestion for a future live reactions video or any pay-per-view from WCW, ECW, WWE, freaking TNA, please let us know in the comments. Please let us know in our Facebook page or Facebook group page or on Twitter. Let us know. We want to do a trial run of these. So, want to make sure that we have enough pay-per-views to do. So, we'll see.
They're going through every match in this tournament for some reason.
Like, I'm really curious. Like, is there a reason why they waited 10 minutes for the first match?
I don't know.
Give people 10 minutes to truly decide if they're up to watch this god-awful.
It's like after they bought the pay-per-view, they just waited 10 minutes and they're like, should I watch this?
Because I tell you what, like there's time, like you know what, I paid $40 for this, which probably how much it cost at the time. I'm seeing that now. That was a horrible decision. I won't get my money back, but at least I can stop watching now.
Oh, here we go. Cruiserweight title match. Kicking us off, SuperBrawl 2000, baby.
One thing I noticed is that I like how the Snickers logo has not changed at all since this pay-per-view aired.
They should
Has the Snickers logo like ever changed?
So the only thing we're gonna get out of the show is that the Snickers logo has never changed.
Who is this? Who is this?
Lash LaRue.
His gimmick was New Orleans.
Can you tell?
I already know the guy.
Can you honestly, like, can you tell he's from New Orleans just looking at him?
He looks like Kevin Nash's douchey cousin.
The artist formerly known as Prince Iaukea, a.k.a. the Velveteen Dream, before the Velveteen Dream was the Velveteen Dream.
I like his entrance theme.
That's a lot of Velveteen Dreams, Walter.
Okay, someone's TV is loud again.
What is happening right now?
Very sensual.
This is like a crossover between like Velveteen Dream, like you said, and like Viscera when he was the world's largest love machine.
You know what's crazy? At the time of this,
it was a straight Prince ripoff gimmick.
Isn't that Charmel?
Yep.
Wow.
Here's a fun little fact. At the time of this pay-per-view, Velveteen Dream would have only been 4 years old.
That's insane.
Okay, someone's TV is like, I can't hear y'all on the TV.
I don't know.
Are you guys hearing it?
Yeah, we hear you fine. I hear your TV. I do.
Oh, mine?
Yeah. Well, I hear someone's. If it's not yours, it's someone's.
Is that better?
Volume.
Yeah,
better?
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love this entrance theme. This is a nice, smooth, making me feel very relaxed, even though I know I have to watch. You know you're in for on the WWE Network. It has little circles that show you like beginning of match, end of match. You know you're in for a ridiculous WCW show when you look at the timeline and there's 4 million of them clustered together because you know you're just gonna get crap. You know it.
I think that there should be like a warning. Because you know how they have like the warning sayings on some of their videos? Every WCW pay-per-view from 2000 should just say, warning, you're watching a WCW pay-per-view from 2000. Are you sure you want to do this?
I spanked her.
See, now, if there was any real logic here, Lash LaRue would be getting arrested.
It's okay, kid. Sexual assault, all right, if it's in a wrestling ring.
Well,
Peyton, I do have an eject button. You know that, right?
she had a lot of glitter on her tits. Can we just comment on the fact that she had a lot of glitter on her tits?
I mean, it was the 90s.
No, it wasn't. It was 2000.
It was. We were still having the hangover of the 90s.
What the fuck? Why did he keep going back to those corner punches?
Jesus.
That was a good little...
He was in the air for a while.
Yeah, he got some good air.
I saw a kind of cool saying. I could be wrong, but like, because I only got a glimpse of it, but it looked like the NWO or whatever, but the W was like in the shape of the Wu-Tang logo. That was cool. A cool sign.
Of all the things I don't ever want to...
He got him in the temple.
Would be like...
That was a nice little sequence right there.
Who is this? What is this man wearing?
He's supposed to be Prince, and that is the man formerly known as Prince Iaukea.
So a leather pants and a sweatshirt he swims in.
Someone got a DX sign in there.
WWF sucks. Yes, WWF was like doing like in the point of like Rock and Triple H and Foley and like Mankind, and you're watching these two fucks wrestle. But yes, WWF sucked at this time.
Maybe someone didn't like it. Not everyone shares your opinion.
I was gonna say, yes, WCW at this time was terrible, but I'm pretty sure the fans didn't know just how bad they were doing, financially and everything.
It still amazes me how people are so into WCW around this era, though. How could anyone?
It's because some of it, and I'm not defending it because it was trash, but it was so bad that it comes across being entertaining, and that's why people gravitate toward it.
Someone's holding a sign saying, "I want my
Was it Dean Ambrose?
I would love that if on the next episode of Raw, Ambrose just sits in the crowd holding a sign up saying, "I want my release the whole match."
He hit him in the stomach.
Also, not to mention the fan that had the WWF suck sign. That just shows that there were at least some loyal fans to WCW, which is
psychopaths.
Psychopaths, yes, but you know what I mean.
Somebody's holding wild 94.9.
Oh,
what?
Was he
that referee's crotch?
Charles Robinson, ladies and gentlemen, Charles Robinson just had a crotch spot on pay-per-view.
Did this guy just inappropriately grab everyone?
That's what this match was. That's what separated it from being just an alright match to being a good match. It was good old Charles Robinson crotch grab.
Oh my god.
What the fuck was that?
Oh man. Listen.
He looks like a gay vampire.
Gangrel.
Oh god.
I have that eject button. We're only in the first match, Walter. We still have 10 more matches to go.
Messi, I think I hate wrestling now.
Dude, that's WrestleMania levels of matches.
I'm gonna advocate that wrestling never be allowed to happen again after this show.
Good God.
I always hated wrestling.
Oh man.
I just
beat what?
I just beat Tori's guts.
Oh God.
Why is she managing from the apron?
Why is that allowed?
Why is she managing him?
Good question.
Update on the Chicago weather here. We are having yet another ice storm. I can hear it.
We're having a rainstorm right now. It's not even a storm. It's just a drizzle.
I'm watching a shit storm.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if he just tagged in Charmel, and this just randomly became a handicap match?
Look, that very well could happen.
True. It's WCW. Who am I kidding?
I honestly can't recall time I've seen a manager manage a match from standing on the apron. Doesn't even make sense.
If I had to pay $50 or so for this,
what the?
I would want to hit whoever was responsible for this paper.
What what?
Was that a botch?
Oh
the
God!
Cruiserweight division went from Ray versus Eddie to this.
My head hurts already, and we're
I'll
only
give it 1 star because
I give this match negative 17 stars.
I give it 1 star because it's this might be the best thing to happen on the show tonight.
I'll
give it 1/4 of a star.
I'll give it 1 star.
What is this bullshit?
Okay, I'm gonna give this 0 stars if this keeps going the way I think it's going.
Is she about to blow him? No?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. In February of 2000, WCW became a porn company.
What the fuck was that?
That wouldn't have even prevented anything.
No, it didn't do it.
No,
even that DDT looked awkward.
Well,
dang. You could just tell he was man.
That was such a weird pin. That was, and then he just said,
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
I never understood why after the match WCW showed clips of their entrance.
"Oh, cool, it's Gandhi."
It's Norman Smiley. Get it right.
Are you implying that Norman Smiley didn't break the British power? Because I believe he did.
What?
Yeah, Peyton, please don't tell us your thoughts. Thanks.
Okay. Why is he getting his ribs taped?
Oh God, it's Brian Knobbs, and we don't talk about the picture we've seen of Brian Knobbs.
I'm gonna say we're all in possession of a horrifying picture of this man.
Didn't Brett send that?
Cowbell was the first to send it.
Yeah, he found it. I don't know where.
What? Someone sent it to him. And they brought up that picture on 83 Weeks. Like Bischoff and Conrad. Like Conrad brought it up.
He's about to have a heart attack.
Yeah, he's cutting way too passionate of a promo for what this show is.
Private keep out. Oh no.
What month was this?
I think this was
February. And fun fact, Russo was gone by this point.
Well, the first time.
Yes.
He was gone the first time. No, because wasn't this the show? No. It was sold out that he wanted to put Tank Abbott as champion. Yep.
The month before.
Yep.
But like this still has the Russo hangover from it.
Oh yeah.
And
like
but yeah, apparently Russo like just went home because he had some sort of a mental health issue.
He was working for WCW. Oh, Russo era.
I mean, I don't want to be mean, but like looking at some of the stuff he's done.
That clears up so much. Bam Bam Bigelow versus Brian Knobbs, the dream match we never got in WWF.
Bam Bam Bigelow, awesome. Brian Knobbs.
At this point,
Nasty Boys, the Nasty Boys were all right.
As a team, yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You're just stomping on the arm of an unconscious man.
And he's like not like that's so weird.
It wasn't even like it's like
I remember watching WCW during this time as a kid.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you must be
Would have been like that. And at the time, I did not realize how horrible.
They built the hardcore title as the world hardcore title.
Yeah. I think except United States. Because that would have just sounded awkward. The World United States Championship.
The United States of the world.
But yeah, they did World Television title. They did. Everyone pause. My network.
Everyone pause.
What?
I'm at 20. I'm at 2406.
Me too. What the hell are the odds?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm there too.
For all of those who are following along.
I think Walter's frozen.
Yeah, Walter's caught in the middle of an ice storm in Chicago, so we might.
So he's both figuratively frozen and literally frozen.
Yeah, we may never hear from him again.
We might not.
You killed another person.
Like I just promoted you. What the heck?
Yeah.
Typical Walter.
And now you're gonna now you're gonna freaking die on me? God.
Liberal Walter.
Oh my God.
Just when you think you can count on Walter, he goes and dies on you.
I didn't really want to sit here for 5 hours, so hurry up, Walter.
2 minutes to get his ice storm ass in play.
Walter's frozen.
Walter!
All right, while we wait for Walter, this is a good time to say that if you like this video, then leave a like. If you don't, then leave a dislike. I appreciate the hatred. If you have a comment, leave one. If you want other people knowing about us, then share these videos. And if you want more great content, then subscribe to this channel.
If you have any hateful messages, you can just direct message Walter Main.
Walter Cornelius Main. He lives somewhere in Illinois. I don't know where. I don't care.
He works
Matt Meffy has joined the call, which means Walter Main is back.
If
Walter,
you go to Walmart in Illinois and ask for Walter, one of them is going to be able to tell you about him.
By the way, before we get back into this, I just wanted to do this real quick. Everybody look at the screen. Look at all of this amazing content right here on the Unlimited YouTube channel. It can all be yours if you press that damn subscribe button right now.
$9.99 a month.
We are, yes, for a whopping $9.99 a month. We are at 2406, Walter, whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Walter, we were worried about you. We thought you might have got...
Also, both this pay-per-view and this video are sponsored by Snickers.
I feel like they can sue you now.
No, they can't. They do actually legitimately sponsor this channel.
They do. Brett and I had a meeting with them yesterday. You said 2406?
Yes.
All right.
I'll tell you when I get there.
It should be a view of both of their butts because that's just what we wanted to see.
I'd like to point out this is our first opportunity.
Go.
What?
All right. 3, 2, 1.
This was our first opportunity, this break, for us to get out of here. We could have said, you know what? This is enough.
I was gonna say.
Okay. What are you guys at now? Because mine paused.
What the hell, Walter?
24, 22, 24, 23.
24, 25, 26.
All right, there we go. Close enough.
Good job, Walter.
See,
wow, they're really going into the crowd. What the hell are they?
See, these guys are awful because they're endangering the safety and well-being of fans by throwing garbage cans and large 300-pound men around.
Well, you know what? We don't need those kind of people in society anyways.
Imagine just going to get concessions and just seeing a match spill out to the backstage area.
Oh, I would love to. I would love for that to happen with me at a show.
I would love that to happen, like me just getting some cassettes and then Braun just picks me up and launches me at whatever heel he's feuding with.
But I think the only time I would hate that is if they held up the concession stand I was trying to go to and I'm like, damn it, I want a hot dog.
You know, I wanted to, when Roman was still coming out of the crowd, I wanted to go to whatever section he was in, so at least I was able to see him.
Yeah.
But I never went to a show during that time.
I've been on the same level as him, but I would always be
couple sections over.
Yeah.
Going back into the arena. Oh no.
So I'm so happy we went all the way into the friggin' concession area.
Just to come all the way back.
Just to throw him into a wall and
really?
through a table.
Hey, we also had a conversation with that other guy from the Nasty Boys or whatever, I think.
I don't think Jerry Sags was in the company.
Who was that guy that was dressed like him that you talked to?
That's Fit Finley.
He dragged him all the way through the crowd into the concourse, hit a wall, and then dragged him back.
But how did he chat with psychology? You can't forget about the chat with Fit Finley.
Yeah, if you get nothing else from this show, he had a chat with Fit Finley.
Honestly, it's inevitable. Every time I watch WCW from this time, I get angry. I get actually angry at the show without fail. I try not to. I try to be very chill about it.
Why are there tables? Is it just me or do the tables seem a lot taller?
They do.
The tables also seem
long table. He just ran into that. He could have easily stopped himself, but he decided to run into it.
Who did more for the industry?
That long table.
For like 4 minutes, and I've already seen enough. I'm
No,
done.
you know what? Imagine like watching WWE do that triple threat like tag match at Mania and going, "Yeah, this is better."
They hadn't done that yet.
Fuck you. Oh yeah, this was like a month beforehand.
He hit him with the Owen Hart special.
He threw him from the top of the arena.
Wow! Wow!
No,
pull the plug.
Okay.
I was more talking about the whole like reverse
I
sit-up pile.
love that "Where's Benoit" sign.
I like how he just chucked a chair at him and like hard.
Like if that would have hit him in the head, that could have knocked him out.
What the hell is happening?
It looks like he's just cuddling him.
Oh my god!
Yes, we've gone through 2 matches. Yay!
He threw a garbage can lid at his head.
Oh! Imagine paying money for this.
Brett, please, like, just go
imagine paying several $100s for front row seats.
Exactly. Imagine like holding a sign saying WWF sucks and then like still having that opinion after watching this bullshit.
So the end was he threw it. M. Bigelow throws a chair, gets nutted on the ropes, gets thrown.
A garbage can lid is thrown at his face.
My network froze, thank God, but I'll just give you time when it reloads.
Oh God, I'm looking at the card. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 matches that are under 5 minutes.
I mean, that's at least palatable.
Yeah, that is true. We don't have to sit through
2 matches that are under 6 minutes. The longest match, which is good. The longest match on the show is 15 minutes. Like, that's amazing to me, though.
Just how much garbage can we stuff in his 3-hour time slot?
Oh no, it's 3 count.
Oh boy, everyone's
What the hell? Oh yeah. I'm sorry, but for anyone in WWE or any WWE fan who was a fan of 3MB, I freaking loved 3 count.
Oh, dude, 3. I loved them. Like, I can admit they were an objectively bad act,
but they were such a talented team.
Oh yeah,
who is it? I don't recognize them.
Shannon Moore,
Evan
Shane
Curry,
Helms.
and Shane Helms. And like I will say, like they were saddled with a bad gimmick, but they made the most out of it and actually made it work.
I mean, Helms is a great performer. So is Shannon.
Yeah. I met Shannon Moore once.
Was he nice?
It was kind of just like a handshake, and then he moved on. So,
like, it wasn't an official meet and greet.
No, it was. What happened was that my mom and my sister, I think, were going to Texas at that time for something. So we were all at the airport, and we're coming up the escalator, and then all of a sudden behind me are 2 guys that looked really familiar, and one of my friends came up to me and he said, "That's Matt Hardy," and I'm like, "It is." So we went over.
Norman Smiley.
So we went over there and we said hello to Matt Hardy, and I noticed that next to him was Shannon Moore, so we said hi to both of them. And they kind of seemed like they were in a little bit of a hurry, but at least like they stopped to say hello, which was good. I think that was my first. Not my first, actually, like my second maybe time meeting a wrestler.
Yeah, I've never met a wrestler. I saw Sheamus walk by when I went to the show at SmackDown, and then I was in the front. I was near the front row, so I got to do a 2 sweet with AJ Styles.
I was my dad and I went to a SmackDown house show, and this was around the time where Ted DiBiase was still doing that DiBiase posse thing. And before the show, he was outside. He had a grill, he had food, he had drinks, he was tailgating, and he had a whole crowd of fans with him. And I was able to get my hat signed by him, and it was really fun.
Oh, that's cool.
One time I got Edge to sign a King Kong CD. It wasn't like the actual soundtrack from King Kong. It was like a dollar store CD that was definitely not licensed. So it was like music of Kong. It wasn't quite King Kong. And really what it was is some dude had taken a keyboard and just made songs like King Kong.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Did you see those pins right there?
I have no idea what's going
on. One of them pinned him. He kicked out at 1. The next one pinned him. He kicked out at 1. What did you think?
Why is he good as a football player?
Why is this match happening?
Did Norman Smiley do anything outside of WCW?
He was in WWE for a little bit.
He was
he?
I think let me hang on. Let me check.
I don't think he ever. Why did he go to the football player? Was he a football player before this or something?
I don't know.
No, his thing was this was when he was in the hardcore division, and his thing was he would dress up in full football gear to absorb the blow from weapons.
Norman Smiley's currently in WWE as a trainer.
Yeah.
But he's worked for ECW. He competed there for a couple years. For WCW, he was there from 97 till it closed. Then he spent 7 years in the independents, and he spent a couple years in TNA, too.
And he was always known as a solid worker.
Oh, we gotta love us some Norman Smiley. Okay, so very begrudgingly, my network is back on, and I am going to turn the show back on despite everything being calling me.
Did you just try to dry hump?
34, 38, 9, 40, 41, 42.
What is happening right now?
He did the big wiggle.
This makes me sad.
I can imagine the creative meeting before this match where they're telling Norman Smiley, you're going over. And he's like, okay, but you got to make Evan Courageous look really, really strong.
No, I thought I was just going to shit all over him and beat him.
Shout out to CM Punk.
Walter, you're at 35-16.
I'm past it.
35, 25, 26, 27. Go to 35, 45.
I'm going to be at 35-51. I'm at 35-52. When you go
okay, pause it.
I'll at your boy.
52, you said?
Yeah.
All right, I'll count it down for you, Brett.
Wait.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, God. What have I walked into?
Why is this match still going on?
I don't know.
You know, it's weird. There's, like I said, there was one match on the show that went 15 minutes, and it was Terry Funk and Ric Flair.
Why? So we pinned him, and then he immediately stopped the pin.
You can tell, even though Vince Russo wasn't here, this had his fingerprints all over it.
He has him in the walls of Jericho.
That was a weak looking walls of Jericho.
And yet it still got the win.
I can't believe we've been through 3 matches already.
Somebody's holding a sign saying on a 420.
I'm so happy I missed that.
Cotton candy.
Seconds of it to know that.
Cotton candy. That's a lot of cotton candy. Jesus.
I'm doing cotton candy.
But back to meeting wrestlers, I went to an ROH TV taping a couple of years ago, and They did like a ton of meet and greets, and I got to meet Lethal, Cody, and the Bucks.
Yeah, so my cousin got to do that. He got to he actually arrived late, but I think like Cody still took a second to like take a picture with him and give him and so.
Dude, it's insane. The Bucks were still signing autographs and stuff, like as the tapings were starting.
Why are there 3 referees?
Why the hell not? We need a lot of referees to manage this bullshit.
A referee for every man in the match.
You would have needed one more.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alberto Del Rio's personal referee, Nick Patrick.
Who is behind this door? Private.
The world will never know.
It's probably Stung.
What was Sting even doing at this time?
I don't even think he's on this show.
I don't either.
This is really rare, like a Stingless pay-per-view
Yeah.
in WCW.
Sting must have either been really loyal or been paid a really, really large.
I'll go with the second one.
What the hell is this?
Yeah.
What?
That's a cool entrance.
Dude, shut up.
Oh no, the demon.
No, it's a cool entrance. I'm not being I'm just saying it's a pretty.
The Kiss Demon.
Jake is correct. Pepsi does need to sponsor me.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, this broadcast is sponsored by Pepsi.
Look, I'm from Atlanta. We
More
can't
viral misfits than the WWE's used in the past year.
Also, this podcast is also sponsored. Come on, focus. By Nestle.
This podcast is also sponsored by the Kiss Demon, by the new Kiss CD.
This podcast is also sponsored by legalized Canadian marijuana.
Let's make that shit legal down here too.
It's more now than alcohol.
And while we're in the mood to advertise stuff, next week, some more great content coming on this channel. Got a new unlimited podcast. We're planning on doing a new episode of Fun and Games. We got some different stuff going on. There's also going to be an announcement about a new series that's going to start on February 17th. That'll come next week.
Can I break the announcement right now? Because I think I know what that new series is.
What is it?
Walter's Poetry Hour, where he reads similes of his own creation. Or not similes. What's the haikus?
That I am for that. I would love to hear it. Walter, can you give us a sample?
Oh no.
Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. None of this makes sense because it doesn't have to.
Wow.
Really, really beautiful.
That is not a haiku, but okay.
There once was a man named Walter. No, I'm not going to go.
Meffy, you just don't know art.
Screw you.
But wait, I thought this was a special main event match. Meffy. Why is it happening now?
That's because we don't believe in main eventing matches billed as the main event. Even though, why the hell would you main event this match?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that no one would ever have intentions of putting the Kiss Demon versus the Wall as the main event of any show.
I'm sorry, but that is a main event.
Where's Wall?
Currently he's dead.
Okay.
But back then,
What the heck?
I mean, I would hope that he wasn't dead back then. Otherwise, this pay-per-view would be very confusing.
no, he was alive back then. I think he died like a few years later.
Also, speaking of Q&As, this Friday, there will be another...
What the hell? Wait. Where did he come from?
Dude, does it really matter? Are we really going to look for logic in this show?
No, not at this point.
As I was saying before he rudely interrupted me, this Friday is another Q&A, wrestling and sports. If you have any questions, shoot them our way. I'm going to put the post up tonight. Just respond to that post with your questions.
Or, you could text Matt Meffy's personal cell phone number I could give you right now.
Yes.
Please do
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Or you can send Walter a good old-fashioned letter in the mail because I have his address.
What the fuck was that military press drop? What the fuck was that?
Dude, I get it. Military presses are hard. But if you can't do it on someone, don't attempt it.
Also, if you guys are really good during this podcast, or during this show, I should say, because it's not a podcast, a professional wrestler might be joining us.
Oh my! I think I know who that might be. Norman
Walter
Smiley.
Murphy.
Norman fucking Smiley.
Okay, I'm going to break the news. We have, appearing on this podcast later, the one and only John Cena.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know who it is. It's Walter May's natural forever enemy, Trevor Murdoch.
Ladies and gentlemen, appearing on this live stream is
Yes.
Wow, you went
The
silent.
Undertaker.
I mean, you can hire him for
Wait. Just to get some actual intelligent conversation in here.
Oh no.
What do you guys think of the fact that
Stop it!
What do you guys think of the fact that Undertaker actually removed all references to WWE from his Twitter?
He never had any.
Let's also talk about how do you guys feel about Undertaker actually having Twitter?
I honestly
I hate it.
I think it's Michelle McCool that owns it for him.
Here's the thing, though. We all know that Undertaker is just a 50-year-old dude who lives in in Texas who's married to Michelle Cool by now.
Undertaker's a very mysterious entity. Don't you dare say he's an immortal man.
I do have an idea for the next live reaction show.
What is it?
And it involves WCW, but it's not WCW 2000.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about the first and only NWO pay-per-view sold out
You already watched that?
97.
Yeah.
You already watched that.
Sold out 1997.
Fine, then I'll freaking watch it
no.
myself and live react to it.
We can do it.
In attendance.
That NWO show had literally one redeeming match.
It was so bad on so many different
And
levels.
it was...
Wait, so who is the demon? Who's...
I just listened to the podcast, the 83 Weeks podcast about that show.
And he defended it like he's prone to do.
Who is it?
Oh, Eric Bischoff did nothing wrong when it came to WCW. Didn't you know that?
Yeah,
His
nothing.
other shoulder wasn't even on the mat.
Wait. Kiss Demon. Who is he? Because Mephi should know, because I think he was a baseball guy.
No,
Let me
the
see.
demon's shoulder was... There was one shoulder clearly up. Oh.
Kiss Demon, his name is Dale Torborg.
Oh.
Dale.
He attended Northwestern University, played college baseball there. He played professional baseball.
What
Northwestern in Illinois?
Yeah.
He's one of you.
A fastball to the face while in the minor leagues ended his baseball career.
Oh, that'll do it.
That poor bastard.
Okay, wait a minute. He went to Northwestern University. He was born in New Jersey.
Okay, hold on. His shoulder was fucking up. Oh my
This is creepy.
And up next, it's going to be he lives in Edmonton.
I was going to say, he lives in Canada now, and he works in freaking Atlanta.
Next is going to be that he's Walter's neighbor.
There's this really weird Edmonton rumor. It's I don't know who started it, but almost every Edmontonian's heard of it, which is that Disco, the singer of the song, the Thong Song, resides in Edmonton now. He doesn't. But there's this weird rumor underground that he just lives in Edmonton. What a stupid rumor to have about your city. That Cisco lives inside it. Uh-oh. Look at this.
Uh-oh.
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 Once there's nobody in there.
Well, on the bright side, we're
Oh,
almost
no.
right through this paper.
Oh, no.
It's Tank Abbott, the man who was equally as bad at MMA as he was at pro wrestling.
Who is this? Who is that?
Who was that? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Tank Abbott, a.k.a. the reason Vince Russo was fired the first time.
Tank Abbott made Brawl for All look like a good idea, okay?
Tank Abbott wasn't even a good UFC fighter.
No, like, watching this bullshit, like, it almost makes anything by WWE look good by comparison, even at their fucking worst.
You're actually not wrong.
That freak, I still can't believe the Brawl for All.
Man,
I know that that's not on topic, but still.
Yeah.
It's really ridiculous that they even did that.
Like,
And have real guys, like the real roster compete.
Like Jim Cornette summed it up the best way, though.
He did. He did the best review.
It's like you take a sport that's real.
Somebody had a tag team champion of the world New Age Outlaws sign.
Or you take a sport that's fake, you try to convince people that it's real, nobody gets hurt, and you make money off of it. With the Brawl for All, you take a sport that's real, people still think it's fake, people are legit getting hurt, and you make no money off of it.
I love that. It's so true, though. Like
it really is. That's the best way to sum it up.
Oh, this is a leather jacket on a pole match.
Oh no, wait a minute. Leather jacket on a pole match or a straight jacket on a pole match?
Look at it, it's a leather jacket.
It was a leather jacket, okay.
A leather jacket on a pole match. That's the punchline, folks. There is no joke. That's the punchline.
You know, it's weird, like every time we go back to saying like Vince Russo had like a fetish for on a pole matches. Didn't he only do like 5 of them? But
yeah, that's what he claimed.
But the 5 that he did were just so horrendously bad.
Oh man, terrible. Did you see like when they showed the announcers there? Like Tony Schiavone was just like these three poor bastards have to try and sell this. Like this is gonna be a wild one.
Who is this guy?
Okay, hold on. Here's my problem with WCW from around this area. So many of their guys looked like they just went to a bunch of random barbecues or like pool parties and found the most like muscly guy at the pool
Create a wrestler 1. That's what these are. Caw 1, Caw 2, Caw 3. I've seen we're up to like Caw 5.
I was gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure I made this guy in 2K once.
We're 50 minutes in.
Like it looks like they went to a biker bar and said, "Hey, who wants to be a pro wrestler?"
You know what? That's not even far-fetched. Eric Bischoff loved his bikers and friggin' biking team. That's not fair.
That's why they did the Sturgis rally. The Sturgis shows.
Oh goody, it's Tank Abbott.
They legit had to change
Tank Abbott rolls.
Bro. Oh, WCW fans. They never really learned reading too good.
Tank Abbott, RULZ.
So how many people currently are suffering through this with us?
It's only one so far, and I think it's Jake. Hi, Jake.
Hi, Jake.
Hi, Jake.
Question. Never mind.
It's nice to see he's supportive of you.
Question.
Even though he probably has no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, he really doesn't.
There's a man with a sign that says that.
We're up to 2.
Half of these signs have grammatical errors in them and make no sense.
That's actually a good sign idea. Maybe when I go to SummerSlam, I'll bring one that says Tank Abbott is not my dad. That's a good
Good God.
Is anyone disputing that?
And I'm going to make one when I go to Survivor Series that says Tank Abbott.
What the hell is going on?
Tank Abbott what? Go ahead.
is also not my dad.
Yeah, let's get it trending. Let's just all go to a show with signs that say Tank Abbott is not my dad.
Put in a plot
This
twist.
is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And that's saying something.
Like, what is this?
Why are they?
Wait, are they strapped together?
They
Yeah,
are.
they belted their fists together, and now they're just going to punch the
That
I think I know how this match ends.
wait a minute, is that part of the
Blowing
match
my
or did they
brains
just
out.
do it?
I think they just did it.
Just did.
But I think I know how this match ends, and it ends on a crime. Like a legit felony.
Well, don't spoil it as for. They're the man with a sign that just says Sting.
Okay, but
I never saw that I was.
It's Big Al. His ring name is Big Al.
Oh yeah,
Sounds so creative, am I right?
No, I remember Mick Foley discussed Big Al in his first autobiography and said he was basically just a dude that was good at being tall and hitting a choke slam. Like those were his only two attributes.
what? Why did he position him like that? Oh,
He wants to.
He's gonna crotch him.
folks, this show. I think Tank Abbott is a boner. A little boner.
It looks like he might have one.
A little tiny boner. Well, you know what? If
Well,
I
he's not gonna crotch him.
What is even going on?
Foreshadowing Randy Orton.
Tank Abbott's still laying there like he's dead.
Don't.
This is like, oh.
Then what was the point of that?
What was the point of that entire sequence?
This, for whatever reason, looks more sexual than.
Why is it taking so long?
Oh my god! He's literally standing. He's standing on his face. This looks more sexual than freaking Prince Iakea earlier.
Who's booking the show? Like, was Eric Bischoff in charge?
No.
Why does Tank Abbott look like Jim Neidhart?
I think
had a baby?
wasn't this John Laurinaitis?
I don't think so.
No, this was Kevin Sullivan.
Oh, that explains everything.
Because they fired Bischoff was gone by here. Russo they fired, or they didn't really fire him. They just removed him for a little bit. Kevin Sullivan, it was actually his idea to put the title on Benoit, and then Benoit basically said, "Screw you, I'm going anyway."
Because he hated Kevin Sullivan. He hated Kevin Sullivan.
Yeah. What the hell?
This match
This is the dumbest fucking thing.
Foreshadowing
match I've ever seen.
Foreshadowing Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton. Except this is much worse.
Oh, much worse. At least Orton and Lesnar ended on the cool blade job or whatever. Or not, that wasn't a blade job. He just busted him the fuck open.
I was gonna say that's not a blade job.
Yeah, that Brock and Orton match was really.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What the hell? I almost want this match to go on longer.
What the hell was that?
I don't.
That probably is the worst match I've ever seen in my life.
No, for me it's that So for me it's that Cage Tower of Doom match with Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan versus the fucking Alliance or whatever to end Hulkamania.
Wait, what? This is it! Oh my god! He's got a knife.
Oh!
Oh god! Why is he skinning him?
This is weirdly sexual. And it just cuts.
Off of Tank Abbott threatening the dude with a knife. Tells me it might have not have been planned. Or that was planned. They wanted to make it look real?
Oh God! Thank God we're off of that. It's Big T.
Not Tima Enderle though.
I hate you.
Boo-boo.
And that's also I don't know what they named him here, but he was Clarence Mason.
What was the planned ending? Like, was Tank Abbott supposed to take him up there and grab the jacket and then throw him?
I don't know.
Because that didn't look planned.
No, it looks like they just took a damn tumble.
I kind of want to watch the Nitro after this just to see how they paid that off. Like,
We have six more matches, ladies and gentlemen.
I want to die.
The rights to the letter T.
Can you even give that away?
Matthew, what made you think of this show? What made you think of for us to watch this show?
I don't think this was my idea.
I think
I remember because we watched the main event, like me, Matthew, and Peyton.
Oh,
weirdly enough, compared to the rest of the stuff, the main event was surprisingly decent compared to the bullshit on here.
It was just really quick.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
And in case any of you are wondering what I was eating, it was chicken with some rice, and on top of that was a sauce made from pineapple and mango.
Well, I wasn't wondering what you were eating.
I gotta go grab my laptop charger. I'll be right back.
Attempted murder from an atomic drop.
Well, attempted murder is the best kind, so.
The views of Peyton Peoples do not match the views of Unlimited themselves.
Listen, kids, if you're listening to this, I don't know why you would be, but if you're listening to this, kid, don't do anything I say. I'm very tongue-in-cheek. The views do not reflect me. I just say words because they're words.
Hey, guys, want to see something funny?
Yes.
This pay-per-view right here, SuperBrawl 2000.
Yeah.
What about
okay.
That was never mind. It was a joke. I guess no one got it.
Okay, hold on.
Boo this man.
It looks like Brett has bags under his eyes. Like this pay-per-view has aged him 20 years.
I honestly do feel aged. Thank you.
He looks like he's about to rip his hair out.
At the start of the show, Brett was like 26, or not 26, what, 22?
24.
Okay, 24, yeah.
Now I'm 47.
Yeah,
and
you're now 47.
Yeah, I'm 87 now in the freaking grave.
Walter started off the show at like 123. Now he's like 400.
The wisest Yoda, Walter Main.
I was gonna say.
Are we gonna do the plan that we had originally and live stream us throughout, like over time, watching every pay-per-view from WCW in 2000?
No, I wanted to do them separately.
I mean, like over time, do that.
Yeah, well, you mean like one a month, or?
Do you think we could handle it? Could you put yourself through that?
I couldn't.
Well, what we can do is maybe like every other pay-per-view can be that, and we'll mix in some other ones in between.
Like maybe some quality?
Or maybe like some like average shows, so it's not that great, but it's also not that bad.
We could stream the greatest WrestleMania of all time, WrestleMania 17.
Oh, God.
Wait, listen to Booker's music.
I'd rather not.
What the hell is the song?
What is up with that gear?
Oh, I think it was the month before he lost the match for the rights to the letter T.
Oh, God.
Man, Booker T was just... Like they misused him so poorly up until like the very end.
This music is killing me.
Cotton candy! Cotton candy!
That's great.
So, Brett, if you were at this show live, how many beers would you be in right now?
Okay, so we're at what? Now we're in. Would have been double fisting. I would have had 2 before the show, maybe 3, and then 1 for every match. I'd probably be 60.
So you'd at least
six beer deep. 6 beer deep.
So you'd be able to have a good time at least.
Well, that'd be the only way. I've been to some Raws that have been like that, where it's like you have to drink. Some house shows for sure. The last house show I went to, I was not in a good. It was not good.
I don't know. I actually enjoy house shows.
I've never been to a house show. I don't like going to the house.
Neither
show
have I.
because,
Look at how bad a shape Ahmed Johnson was in.
He really was.
He was trying his best.
Why did they just cut to Stevie Ray getting in a fan's face?
Well,
why not? It's quality entertainment, Walter.
Yes, Walter. Goddamn Charger.
This
Go,
Free Ticks, Ray Jr. Hayward 469.
Free ticks. Dude, I'm glad you got free tickets to this crappy show.
I would feel bad paying to be there. Like, I would legitimately feel bad.
I like how the guy with the WWF sign, the WWF suck sign, just kind of put it down and then put it back up.
So
Mark Madden just foreshadowed Bash at the Beach 2000.
So back to like Stevie Ray getting in the fans' face. Have any of you ever had like interactions with heels in the crowd at shows?
No.
TJ Perkins came near the section I was at when I think he ripped off one of the Lucha House Party. He ripped off one of their masks when I went to the taping because they did 205 Live. So we ran through the crowd next to where I was, but other than that, no.
There was a 6-man match, and it was, I forgot what the name of the stable was, but Caprice Coleman was in it, and from Ring of Honor, and he's walking by, and I just shout out, "You suck!" And so the guy turned around, and he was like, "Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?" I was like, "I'm talking to you." He's like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." Then he, one of the guys in the front row, he took their hat off and he chucked it at me.
Jeez.
I want to meet the guy that heckled New Jack.
Jesus, he's probably not alive anymore.
You suck, New Jack. Later on the news, he's just been found beaten half to death.
New Jack has admitted that he has killed people.
How?
New Jack is a crazy son of a bitch.
Let's just watch a bunch of New Jack matches.
I'm planning on doing a live reaction of an ECW show. I just don't know which one.
We'll get one.
Maybe
I haven't watched a lot of ECW. I'll be honest about that.
Maybe Barely Legal 97 just because it was the first pay-per-view.
Yeah.
This match fucking sucks.
Oh.
I like Booker T.
Dude, it involves Ahmed Johnson. What did you think it was going to be?
I love Booker T. They treated him like shit until the very end, and then they finally gave him a world title or whatever.
They gave him 5.
Yeah, within
5 from July till March.
No, didn't he win it a couple times or 1 or 2 times in WWE, or were they all in WCW?
Title one. So he came into WWE.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Well, because he beat Scott. I think he beat Steiner on the final Nitro to win the title.
What the hell?
The lights have went out.
Oh no!
It's Undertaker.
No, he was.
That sounded like his gong.
It just might be. I hope.
Oh, so maybe when the American Badass Taker debuted.
This is where the dead man went.
Exactly.
Oh.
That's the dude.
That's a guy.
With a cool 2000 hat that was very popular. That style of hat. Very popular.
He hasn't moved an inch.
That was awful.
Is that Cheeks?
Yes! Cheeks!
No. Cheeks would have been like 5 times the size of him.
Cheeks' legs.
You
really.
sure?
What?
I said, are you sure?
Oh, we're not even halfway through this fucking show.
Shut up, Peyton. His name is Teddy Reed.
Teddy who?
Teddy Reed.
Huh.
No.
He was billed at 400. Why is he bleeding? Did Booker punch him?
Why is...
Hold on. I'm reading a review for this show, and it says...
Who the hell?
I'm reading a review for it, and it says...
It's the Maestro.
I'm reading a review for the show, and it says the worst pay-per-view since the last pay-per-view WCW did.
He looks like an a late 80s, early 90s character.
He really does.
Oh, they're gonna get in the private room!
Oh my god!
Really waited for the cameras to start.
Watch, there's nobody in there.
Oh.
Okay, never mind.
That was poor decision making.
That was so dumb. Like, that was so dumb.
Vampiro versus Kidman, okay.
Okay, hold on. So the leather jacket on a pole match was only 4.5 minutes, but it felt like it was 10.
This is just...
Oh, yeah, okay, so apparently when Tank pulled the knife out on Al, he said, I can fucking kill you right now.
That's why they took the camera off and they were like...
What? Did Tank think he could just do whatever he wanted?
He probably did.
Why do we have to see the wall again?
Why not? Walter, I still find it funny that you come up as me.
Because I'm still logged in as you from when I was the head of the broadcast yesterday before you ruined it.
What a monster. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt from Unlimited has been cloned.
Why?
I'm clearly the better looking clone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We'll go with that.
Are you?
Hey, Meffy.
Yes?
Since you're creating so many characters in your WWE 2K game, could you please create the wall?
Oh, absolutely.
Good, good.
Is he going to be wearing business casual like he seems to be?
Of course he
be
is.
can he be in a tag team with Donald Trump? I'm sorry. Can he be in a tag team with WWE Hall of Famer Donald Trump?
Also, Jake just said that the original Matt from Unlimited is better. So, haha.
Well, he's biased.
Yeah, like that'd be like hold on.
What was Laparca doing in there?
Yeah, that'd be like Remy Sky saying that like Matt Hardy was the best Hardy.
Jake hates the new Meffy and wants him gone. So, Walter, I'm sorry to tell you, but the eject button, it is. 3, 2, 1. I'm just kidding.
A second rope chair shot.
All right.
They have to recap every interaction they had.
That freaking hype video gave me seizures.
I didn't watch it, but
and I'm actually looking forward to this match.
Why does Billy Kidman get pyro?
I'm not seeing good things about it. I'm reading reviews.
Walter and Brett, just wait until you see how much pyro I have in both of your entrances in 2K.
All I want is nonstop pyro. I want it to look like Vietnam in... Never mind. Oh, Tori Wilson is the only redeeming thing about this entire sequence.
And Peyton, I'm going to give you the most generic entrance ever.
Thank you.
Give him the default CAW entrance.
I will.
Thank you.
Just walk out.
You're damn right.
I'm not even going to give
you do this in the ring.
Just give me like the most basic indie, like give me just like black trunks, boots, and knee pads.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way down the aisle, John Smith.
And the crowd goes. The crowd goes mild. Okay, Walter, your TV's loud again.
I haven't even adjusted the volume.
Are you sure his TV is loud, or are you just terrible?
Probably a little bit of both.
Well, you know what? I think it's safe to say that WCW definitely makes my life worse in one way, but it also makes my life better in one way because I also get to watch you all in agony, and that makes me really happy. Is this one of the longer matches?
Yeah, it's like 7.5 minutes.
7.5 minutes, too long.
This pay-per-view is... Yeah, this pay-per-view is about 2 hours, 49 minutes, and 26 seconds too long.
It's weird. It's like it's almost 3 hours, yet so many of these matches are short.
My God. Did y'all see that sign? Who's next to leave?
When did the Radicals leave?
The month before.
Yeah, this was the first pay-per-view.
Yeah, because Benoit
after they left.
Because Benoit competed at Mania this year, and that was only like a month or two after this.
Was he the only one of the Radicals to compete at Mania 2000?
I think so.
You know what they should have done? They should have, every match Charles Robinson reffed on the show, there should have been like a crotch grab spot. One of them grabbed his crotch. And like it was never explained or referenced, but it happened in every match he reffed. The night they sexually assaulted Charles.
Yeah, it looks like no, there was a 6-man or 6-person tag match. It was China and Too Cool facing Malenko, Eddie, and Perry Saturn,
Oh, that's right.
which lasted
10
actually 10 minutes almost.
They got a good time.
And then you had Benoit in that triple threat.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We should live react to Mania 2000 at some point.
I'm planning on it. I would like to live react to a Mania around Mania time. I'm just not sure which one though.
Do we want to do a good one or do we want to do a bad one?
Let's do one of both.
Let's do WrestleMania 9.
Oh Jesus.
Do you know what though? That one's a fun one to watch because Bobby Heenan's pretty damn good on commentary. So it sucks, but it's a fun one to review.
You know what? I feel like 9 is too obvious. Why don't we review 11 instead?
We could do 11.
Yeah. And then
You want to do like not one of the best ones, but like a solid one?
19?
Which one?
19's one of my favorites.
19's the best in my opinion.
Okay, well then we don't have to do that one. Some people underrate Mania.
We could do 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18 works.
Yeah, why not? Let's do 8. We'll do. All right, you heard it here, folks. Be on the lookout around WrestleMania time. We will be live reacting to 2 WrestleManias, one solid and one pretty bad. WrestleMania 11 being the bad, and WrestleMania 18 being pretty solid.
Yeah.
We've talked about WrestleMania 18 a little bit. The one thing it gets hurt by is the fact that it's sandwiched between WrestleMania 17 and WrestleMania 19.
Which are, in my opinion, the 2 best WrestleManias they've done.
See, and here's the thing. That Mania might have my favorite Kane match of Mania. I like the Kane and Kurt Angle match. Outside, like, the roll-up was a little bit sloppy at the end. But I remember enjoying it.
My favorite Kane Mania match was him and Taker at 14.
Same. Oh, no.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite team match too, actually.
What did you? Oh no, Walter.
Kane getting Kidman getting hit into Tori. She is harmed.
I feel like that was just basically her whole career. She was there to look hot and take spots from the male wrestlers.
New Unlimited podcast next week, fellas. Now the question remains, who will be on the podcast?
Are we doing a chamber prediction?
I am.
When is chamber?
A week from this Sunday, 17.
Oh, really?
One more SmackDown.
I'm surprised they haven't announced more matches.
They have 4 or 5.
They'll add more matches next week.
There'll probably be an Andrade Rey Mysterio match.
Which should be at Mania, but whatever.
I think we'll get it at Mania again. I think we're gonna get even the next match won't have the entirely clean finish.
Yeah, so far they only have 4 matches. They got Miz
two
and
chambers.
The 2 chamber matches, and Buddy Murphy versus Akira Tozawa.
You know what I could see them adding?
What?
Not Andrade versus Ray, but Andrade versus Truth.
Well, yeah, because they're going to get him this title.
Yeah,
I can see that. Oh, wait, guys, pause my network.
Oh, my God, Walter. Now, this is our second chance to get out of this nightmare.
What time are you guys at?
I'm at 121:30.
121:30?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm there too.
I'm at 121:30.
Is it just Vampiro on the ground. If both of them on the ground.
I think the Imperial is about to touch Charles Robinson's dick. That's what I'm seeing right now. See if my prediction is accurate. I like candles, so while we're waiting for Walter's internet, I'm a big candle. I like candles. Candles are very nice.
Nothing wrong with that.
For the first actually, we are exactly halfway through the pay-per-view. Like, give or take a couple minutes.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Start.
I will be lighting fresh balsam for the second.
Ooh.
What is that?
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, this unlimited live stream is sponsored by Fresh Balsam.
It smells good.
This unlimited live stream is also sponsored by
Dusty Beer.
This unlimited podcast is
Angry Orchard.
I love Angry Orchard. I might break one out in a couple minutes.
This unlimited podcast is sponsored by Rope for when you want to hang yourself after watching a WCW pay-per-view.
Ooh.
We here at the Unlimited YouTube channel do not promote suicide. If you need help, get help. There are people talking. There are people that can talk to you. There are people that will guide you through life. You matter.
And on behalf of the Unlimited YouTube channel, we would like to remind you, Peyton, stop it. Get some help. None of you get that reference, and it's not for any of you to get.
It's a very popular reference.
It is.
Yes. Are we starting the show again?
We started it already.
Robinson just stood without putting his hands up.
Dude, we started it like 2 minutes ago. Where have you been?
Where are y'all?
Where are you guys at?
123.10, 123.11.
Just go to 123.
15, 16, 17, 18.
Just go to 30. Just go to 30. Start from there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
123.30.
All right. I think he just won this match.
All right, go, Peyton.
All right. I'm at 123.30.
Okay, go.
All right.
You might be a little bit behind us, but that's all right.
That's fine.
Man.
I fast forward a few seconds.
That match was a little bit disappointing.
I didn't even pay attention to it.
It wasn't sloppy or anything. It was just super basic.
It was a generic match.
I'm going to go get food.
And yes, it is a Michael Jordan reference, Jake. All right, maybe it isn't. Maybe it is a popular reference.
Yeah, that gif's going around everywhere.
All right. I guess I'm not in tune with the times.
What even was that move at the end?
I don't know.
Was it like a tornado reverse DDT off the top? But not like in a Scorpion Death Drop position, more like how Christian would drop them.
I hope they get into this private room soon.
Oh, God. Walter. Walter.
Oh, you egg-sucking dog. You son of a whore.
Oh, my God. The greatness that is Terry Funk.
My high.
Oh, man.
Who's he with? Am I just dumb?
Dustin Runnels?
Oh, man.
Dustin Rhodes.
Dustin Rhodes.
What the hell?
Don't touch me.
What the hell?
Goddamn Flair.
David Flair, baby.
And so,
With Crowbar and Daphne.
Oh, God. It's Big Vito.
This is it.
Oh,
It is the Sicilian stretcher match.
No!
So, Mephi,
Yes.
I have a few questions here now that this match is coming up.
Of course you do. Go ahead, Walter.
You being of Italian descent, are these two your personal heroes?
Oh, I hate you so much.
And do they represent Italians as a whole?
It would be so funny if he ejects you right now.
That eject button really does look good right now. Nah, I'll spare you for now.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, but my favorite part about my favorite moment let me rephrase that. My favorite time in Vito's career was when he wore a dress.
They never explained it.
Maybe you just like wearing dresses.
I mean, fair play, you do you, but you'd think they would at least, give some explanation.
I cannot believe this match is happening. Oh, wait, yes I can. It's WCW.
The look on Mean Gene's face right now just says, thank God I get paid a lot of money.
Johnny the Bull. I think that's Johnny the Bull.
Oh, man.
Sicilian style.
This match didn't need to happen.
Are they talking about pizza? Because I could go for some Sicilian style pizza.
You really want me to eject you, don't you? Dude, I just made you manager. I can take that away.
Mephi, do you happen to be specifically of Sicilian descent?
No.
Okay.
I have an autograph from Crowbar.
Okay, hold on. So, David Flair's tag team partner is named Crowbar, but he's the one holding a crowbar. But Crowbar's not holding a crowbar.
Did I tell you guys about Crowbar?
No.
My aunt had knee surgery like last year or 2 years ago, and she was going to physical therapy for it. Guess who was her physical therapist?
Crowbar?
Crowbar.
That's cool.
And she was actually.
That's right. Because he was going to school for that at this time, when he was in ECW.
And she was lucky enough to get an autograph from him for me.
That's cool.
So I have it somewhere in my house, but I have it.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, he seems like a nice guy, I guess. But
I also have this Daniel Bryan signed poster.
Look at that.
Fickle.
Oh, man.
Fickle.
The SmackDown show I went to was 2 weeks before he turned heel, I think.
And if you look behind me, I know you guys already know, but the Roman Reigns poster, baby. Because he will reign. Roman Reigns.
He's gonna kick out at 2 and then super punch and spear cancer.
Yes, he will.
I think I'm going to Raw on the 25th, and what makes me sad about that is that it will probably be the only time I'll see Ambrose in WWE as a singles competitor, and he's probably going to lose to someone like EC3 again.
So going back to, and I think you may have touched base on this, but what they did with Ambrose on Raw basically confirms that the reports are legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just going to have him keep
jobbing
away. Oh, look at Charles Robinson is out there. His dick ripe for the touching.
I will say, though, with the whole Ambrose thing, it doesn't look like Renee's going to get punished, which I'm glad about.
Why would she get punished?
They didn't punish AJ Lee when Punk left.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, WWE has a history of being kind of petty over shit.
Okay, WWE didn't punish AJ Lee. The fans, on the other hand.
Yeah.
How'd the fans punish her?
By chanting CM Punk in all of her matches.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it is good to see, though, that, they're not, being super bitter over this. But, I mean, and I also get it, if a guy's leaving, might as well build up some new guys on the way out, so.
God, David Flair was so bad.
They could still be doing more.
You know what? I will be positive for the first time in the show. I liked that like little splash he did off of the railing.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What is the purpose? Like, what is the object of this match?
I think it's a stretcher match. It's just two of the competitors are Sicilian.
See, David Flair seems like a nice dude or whatever. Like he seems like a really good guy.
Whoa.
Oh no! Oh God!
Oh, that looked
You already
nasty.
saw the like splash.
Out of the arena.
Out of the arena?
Yeah, they get pushed out of the arena?
What?
There's not just like the finish line up there. Those refs just turned heel and tried to help someone win the match.
You know what?
There's like 3 refs right now.
I can't really recall a great stretcher match outside of maybe that Batista and Shawn Michaels one.
There's been some decent ones.
I'm just saying, like, I can't really recall like a really great one.
Like I think the one the Hardys had on SmackDown was okay.
Oh, I didn't know that they had one.
Brock and Big Show had a stretcher match.
I think that one of the pay-per-views I was planning to review, which was like Cyber Sunday, like 2007, I think one of the matches was Finley and Rey Mysterio in a stretcher match, and that match was pretty good.
Oh no, I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm saying that
yeah, because that was like right after they did the whole Finley pretended like he was legit hurt.
Yeah.
Well, so like my thing with the stretcher match is that like I feel like it's a concept that could actually be a great concept. It's just never, in my opinion, being executed amazingly, except for that Shawn Michaels and Batista one.
I think that there should be more ambulance matches.
I do too. See, but I really love that Shawn Michaels and Batista one because, and I like how like before Batista hits, I think he hits him with like another spine buster or Batista bomb on the steps, but before he does it, he goes, "I don't love you," and then like hits a fucking spine buster.
I'm not sorry, and I don't love you.
And I thought that whole angle between Shawn, Jericho, and Batista that led into like Jericho's heel turn because Shawn was like cheating to win the matches.
Oh my God, that Michaels Jericho feud was outstanding.
Yeah,
yes, it was.
And I like it because like Jericho was the referee between Batista and Shawn because like Batista thought that Shawn should have just laid down for Flair at Mania. And he was mad that he retired him because, like, Flair was his mentor. So, like, they had the match, and Shawn, like, faked the knee injury to, like, get Batista to sympathize and his super kick.
Did she, like, just pepper spray Disco Inferno?
What time?
Like, this is honestly the best thing on the show so far.
I am at 1:33:52, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'll be at 1:34:04. Let me know when you get
it. Brett, start it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hold on.
Oof. God, David Flair, like...
Oh, what is he doing?
By God, he's making out with him.
Oh, look at even Disco's like, that's just a I can't even look at that.
Oh.
Okay, what? Then.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Look, this is still better than anything else on the card so far.
Freaking Daphne's insane.
Wasn't she Ariel in WWE or something like
that? No.
She was in TNA for a while.
Oh.
Lion Salt.
A good one.
Yeah.
Considering he was pretty far away too.
Yeah, no, Crowbar's weirdly actually pretty good.
By God, it's a long table.
Yeah, their tables are pretty big.
Oh.
Is it as long as the other one? We'll know if they set it up in the corner. Who's that guy that was sitting next to the ring announcer?
I have no idea.
I always thought there was I always had this cool idea for a table spot.
He looks really familiar, that guy.
So do y'all know that match or whatever where Jeff and Matt had against each other? I think it was one of them, they had 2 tables And I think it was Jeff that was on like the first table. Then Matt put another table on top of him and did like a splat through both tables.
It was Mania 25.
Yeah, okay.
And it was Jeff that splashed him.
Yeah, I would like to see a spot like that where like the guy's on the table, then you get another table on top, and then like you superplex someone on top of it.
Dude, not only did he do that, he had a table, he put him on it, then he put a chair on him.
Yeah.
Then he put another table on top and then splashed him.
Oh yeah. No, that Mania 25 match had some fun spots. I like the end spot too, the twist of fate.
Now,
with the chair.
this may be an unpopular opinion in this call or in this on this stream, but I liked the Matt Hardy Jeff Hardy feud. Walter.
No, Walter,
why didn't you?
I thought it was way too corny.
I do see how a little bit
Like the
whatever,
music they played during all the promos.
I did like it though.
That was really good agility.
Yeah.
And that was actually a really nice leg drop.
Yeah, no, this match is actually pretty decent.
I'm actually saying positive things about this thing. Wow.
I think it's because, like, this show is so bad so far that by comparison, this is good.
But yeah, I don't even know if I'd call it good, but
no, I wouldn't call it good. I would call it better than everything else.
Yeah, so it's good by comparison. Like, and overall, it's somewhat solid.
They're taping him to the stretcher.
oh, the single strand of tape. I'm so stuck. Oh god damn it.
Oh, they're foreshadowing John Cena.
Just as we were about to give it a compliment.
At least, I assume the Mamalukes are the heels here.
Yes.
At least it makes sense if you're a heel. It doesn't make sense when you're John Cena doing it to Batista.
Yeah.
In all fairness, though, they have always shown Cena as like someone who will go up like go dirty to win a big match in an ODQ.
Okay, then don't call him a babyface.
Wait, what?
That
why are the referees taking him out?
And he's out.
That was the what?
Oh, WCW, you almost had something decent.
I was gonna say, like, just as we were complimenting something, boom, this happens.
Didn't you say they had to take him out of the arena?
They're legit taking him out right now. Wait, what is going on?
Who the hell's ringing the bell?
Someone got their bell rung there. Thanks, Tony Schiavone.
Another table? Like,
is this a tables match or a stretcher match? What is this match? Who are you?
Oof. Oh my god. This match gives Italian people a bad name.
Dude.
It does. Damn it, because of WCW, I hate Italians now.
We here at the Unlimited YouTube channel do not condone the actions of Mr. Walter Main.
I thought you were going to say me. So.
He has been suspended from this channel.
For what?
I don't know.
Peyton's the one that said he hates Italians.
I said this show made me hate Italians.
You still... Never mind.
WCW brings out the worst in me.
It brings out the worst in all of us. Brett wants to, like, jump off a cliff right now.
Like,
what is the point of all of this?
Like, okay, cool. It's a splash to the table, but it took, like, a long time to set up.
And also, like, the match ended with the person who took the ending of the match off screen.
I don't...
Wait, do they have to roll them both out?
I don't...
I guess you do.
Good lord.
Why is she just...
Who has a louder scream, Daphne or Melina?
Daphne.
I'll go with Melina because hers were a lot longer.
I love the Brock Lesnar screams. Like that one episode of Raw where you just went, ah!
He did that at Mania once.
The tape on his hands isn't even, like, on. He could get...
Yeah, well, you know what?
You know how terrible this looks?
Wait a second. Like, they have him... what is going on right now? Hey, serious? What's the wheelchair for?
Lex Luger.
Wait a second. For some reason, my phone thought that I was calling Siri, and caught me saying like, "Why is there a wheelchair?" And all I hear is Siri saying, "A wheelchair is a chair with wheels."
Thank you.
Thank you, Siri.
Okay, they're also using masking tape. Masking tape is the easiest tape in the world to rip. This looks horrible.
This unlimited live stream is brought to you by Siri.
What? So
No.
taping
It is brought to you by the Google Assistant.
This episode of Unlimited is brought to you by WWF Sucks.
Did you just hear what Mark Madden said?
No.
They taped Daphne's breast for some reason. What?
Yeah, I know, that was creepy. Like, they taped it down and then they gagged her.
I keep
They
thinking
took her to the back.
I keep thinking that the Harris brother on the right is Goldberg.
They just gave up on the private.
Yeah, he does look like Goldberg. Like a generic version of Goldberg. I actually kind of like Sid. Hello?
Yeah, Sid was awesome.
Wow, Jake. Here's a little bit of a Q&A question. Is there anything that you and Walter can agree on?
We both agreed that we like Sid.
Anything that you and I can agree on.
Both of our hockey teams suck right now. How about that? There we go. There's your answer, Jake. Freaking Devils traded Brian Boyle. It's terrible.
I expect the Blackhawks to make a trade and be sellers.
I don't know what Sid just said, but he looked scary saying it. So
Savage.
What?
What the hell match is this now?
Match?
Might be Hogan versus Luger.
Lord. No.
No, oh
That
yeah,
is
it's Ric Flair.
Ernest. No, that's Ernest the Cat Miller, baby.
I know it is. I know it is, but the next match is Flair versus Funk in the longest match of the night.
So, what the hell? That's like 7 minutes away. The next match.
Yeah, I know. This is
it's 7 minutes away, and the match is 15 minutes.
What match is next? What's
Terry Funk versus Ric Flair in the death match.
But that's like far away.
I guess this is just a segment.
Yeah, no, this is just a segment.
I don't understand. Like, it's a 3-hour show. You have 11 matches, but you somehow have time for this.
I'm the greatest. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Also, fun fact, Somebody Call My Mama was originally the Cats theme song.
Yes, it was. Somebody better call my mama.
Look,
Somebody call my mama.
I'm trying really hard to forget Brodus Clay.
The Funkasaurus.
He should have been world champion, damn it.
Yes.
I heard like somewhat okay things about his run in TNA as Tyrus. Like I heard he was okay there, but Brodus Clay was awful.
Somebody call my mama. Somebody call my mama.
Are you telling me Tons of Funk wasn't entertaining? Because it was.
Fuck.
No.
Lord.
No, I don't need to relive Tons of Funk. Let me tell you that.
Remember that time where like they brought back like Albert as Tensai and
I prefer Tons of Funk over the Young Bucks. I'll see myself out.
I agree. Tons of Funk is gonna open her own. Tons of Funk wrestling.
Wait. Matthew Meffy has been removed from his status as owner of Unlimited moving forward. We will no longer be
Excuse me.
talking about mentioning.
I don't think the manager can remove the owner.
Yeah, he can.
Sure he can.
Didn't you see that time where Kurt Angle fired
There is only one person who can remove me.
Who?
I'm not telling you.
You?
Exactly. This channel, when I die, then this channel dies.
Wow.
Until then, you're stuck with me.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure by the time we all die, YouTube will no longer be a thing.
We'll be using the new platform.
I'm considering launching another Twitch channel.
Do it.
Put a channel on Pornhub. Put Unlimited on Pornhub. I'll get views.
Yeah, this video would get a lot of views on Pornhub. Yeah.
We would get so many dislikes.
I love people who upload full episode of Rick and Morty on Pornhub. Just full on episode of Rick and Morty. It's great.
The hell is this?
What the hell are we watching?
I don't know.
That is legitimately James Brown.
No. No, that is not. No way.
Why?
Is that really James Brown?
No.
Okay.
I hope it's not.
No, this was the show where they brought out James Brown.
Let me look it up on Wikipedia.
Oh my god, this is...
I don't feel good.
Doesn't say. I don't know. The commentators are acting like it's not him, so...
Then maybe he comes out after this.
He looks like Black Jerry Lawler.
This is not a good time. This... Nothing's made... I can't believe something's making me want another bad match, but this is...
Oh my...
Looks like Al Sharpton.
Fucking A.
Maestro.
Why is this segment existing? Why does it exist? Why did it exist? Why does WCW exist?
They don't anymore.
Or why did WCW exist, I should say.
Because we can't have nice things.
This is why we can have nice things.
Hilarious.
I can't name a single wrestling promotion that was just over the top bad as WCW was at this point.
I mean, for crying out loud, even though financially they were struggling, at least ECW was selling out every show.
Yeah, they were putting on a good product.
Like their last show before they died, they sold out the Hammerstein Ballroom.
Like WCW is the room of wrestling. Like it's so bad, but you get sucked into it.
It's so bad, and sometimes it's so bad that it crosses into being entertaining.
Yeah,
but sometimes it's also so bad that it just transcends being.
It's so
terrible.
bad, but they're treating it like it's good.
Ridiculous.
It transcends existence.
They tried to run this against like Raw. Raw was really, really good at this time, and they thought this could compete with what WWE was doing.
Yeah, no, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna watch Chris Jericho and The Rock and Triple H and Kurt Angle. I'm gonna watch fucking.
I mean, let's be real here. As soon as that This Is Your Life segment got an 8+ rating in the ratings, WCW should have went out of business right there.
And that wasn't even that was not even a notable segment. Like
that wasn't. Contrary to popular belief, that was not the highest rated segment in Raw history.
I thought it was.
No.
Was it the Radicals?
No. It was Undertaker versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. When Austin won back the title after King of the Ring 99.
That happened on a Raw?
Yep.
Good God. Wow, there was a missing woman. She came out really late.
Why does it look like Mr. Perfect in drag?
This is the. Oh my god, this is terrible.
Yeah, like.
Can we skip to the?
in
Can we
WWE
just skip to the next match?
No, like enter.
No, like in WWE shit posting, I saw like they did like a worst pay-per-view tournament, and this didn't even make it to the second round. But like WrestleMania 27 made it to like the final four, whatever. It's like you clearly didn't watch this show.
I mean, WrestleMania 27 was still awful.
There was still at least like a few redeemable matches on it, though. There's nothing redeemable on this.
Hmm? I
would honestly rather watch Jerry Lawler versus Michael Cole than most of the matches on this show.
Dude.
No. This is the legitimate James Brown.
Yeah.
And guess if they advertised him actually showing up at all?
No, of course not.
Nope. You know,
He
music
looks like
legend.
He has no idea what's going on. Like, he looks like they were just like, hey, come on our show. Like, he looks like he knows nothing about wrestling.
Yeah, he probably thinks he's like entering a talk show or something.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Like he's on late night with like freaking Conan O'Brien or David Letterman.
Yeah, like I don't like it when celebrities come on wrestling. Like I don't mind celebrity being on the show if they know what the show like I don't mind when Seth Green is on it because he's legitimately a huge WWE fan and knows about like what's going on. Kevin Hart came out one time and did commentary and he was asking questions like, who the hell are these guys?
He was doing that to be funny though.
How much do you think James Brown got paid for this?
Probably most of what they had.
You know what one of the best celebrity guest segments was? Wasn't it Bob Barker, the guy from Price is Right?
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Or you have Jeremy Piven who called it
Summerfest.
Summerfest.
You are banned from the Summerfest.
No, you know what was
I
funny?
hated that Raw guest general manager. I hated that time in Raw.
Sometimes it worked, a lot of times it didn't.
I was going to say, like, doing it every week was a bad idea.
But there were some good moments from it.
Also, I would have preferred it if they kept everyone a secret.
Instead of announcing it every week.
Exactly. Like
I like that time that Hugh Jackman came out and like sucker punched Ziggler. That was a fun moment.
Like you know what would have been cool? If on that January 4th, 2010 Raw, they didn't announce Bret Hart.
Yeah, that would have been a legitimate.
That would have been probably one of the best moments in Raw history.
Oh, yeah.
Did he kick off the show? I don't remember.
He did.
Like you just go cold open and then you just hear Bret Hart's music.
I was going to say, well, maybe like Vince comes out and he's cutting a promo and then all of a sudden, boom, Bret Hart.
No, I remember when Shane McMahon came back, like me and my brother lost our shit.
Yeah, I didn't know that was going to happen. I was like,
what was so crazy though is early in the day
it didn't leak.
We were playing WWE 2K16 and we were playing as Shane McMahon and we were like, oh man, like we really miss Shane McMahon. And then later that night on Raw, Shane came out and we were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was like the one
segment over.
That was like the one big return that like didn't get leaked out.
Yeah,
no. What about The Rock in 2011? Like there were rumors, but it wasn't
right. Well, in 2011, it was either Rock or it was Sting. So
guest host of WrestleMania.
Just like the way that the lights were acting up and like there was it looked like there was lightning on the Titantron or whatever. Something because that was at the time where Sting wasn't under contract in TNA.
Yeah, it was rumored that he was going to come over.
So
those Undertaker vignettes and everyone thought they were Sting.
Yeah.
They were supposed to be.
Oh, but you know what though? Like I love that segment.
Because Peyton. Because Sting, like I think Sting had agreed like in principle to a deal, but backed out.
Also, like, and I think I know what segment Peyton's going to talk about, but I was going to add to this. Imagine that same Taker Triple H segment. You have Taker come out as planned, and then all of a sudden he's in the ring, and the lights go out again, and the camera just looks up onto the ceiling, and all you see is Sting.
That would have been crazy.
I would have passed out.
I would have probably passed out.
I don't know if I would have traded because I love those two Mania matches between Triple H.
No. I would have 500%.
Dude, I would have for sure. That's one of those classic dream matches that we're never gonna get.
Yeah.
That we should have got it, we should have gotten it at WrestleMania 27. That would have been great.
That would have made that Mania a lot cooler.
Yeah.
Then we also should have gotten it at 31.
I'm gonna say no to that one. I think that if Sting didn't get hurt, that was gonna be in the works for 32.
Yeah.
But the injurer struck again.
I would have been fine with it being at 30.
But it should have been at WrestleMania. It should have been at WrestleMania 10.
Surfer Sting versus Gothic Taker.
Yes.
Wait, did you say WrestleMania 10?
Yes.
You know that Taker was injured, right? During that time?
He was kidding, Peyton. It was a joke, Peyton.
It should have.
Y'all forget I'm slightly autistic.
It should have happened at WrestleMania 1.
My God.
Mean Mark Calloway versus not yet Sting.
Mean Mark Callis versus Steve Borden.
Wait. What was his ring name when he was teaming with Warrior?
Sting?
Yeah.
Oh, when they were the Dingo Warriors?
Yeah.
His ring name wasn't just Sting?
No.
Blade Runner.
Yes.
Yeah, Blade Runner.
Mean Mark Callis versus Blade Runner.
He was Blade Runner Flash and he was Blade Runner Sting. Then he went by his real name for a little bit, and then he was Sting too.
Huh.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just be honest. I would have rather seen Sting versus John Cena than Sting versus Undertaker.
I had no interest in
that. No, I had no interest in that.
The only other person that could have worked would have been Bray Wyatt.
I physically got sick in my mouth up there.
No, you know what? You know what match that I would have liked to see, though? I would have liked to see Randy Orton and Sting.
I mean, we got them in a tag team.
Randy Orton and Sting?
Yes, on Raw. His one Raw
was
match.
Cena and Sting.
No, it was Orton and Sting.
It was Cena and Sting.
No, it was. I thought it was Orton.
Nope.
No.
It was Cena and Sting.
I'm looking this up.
They had a segment together, Orton and Sting.
Yeah, they had a segment together. But what would have been really awesome with Orton trying to go for the RKO, but Sting just reversing into the Scorpion Death Drop.
They just couldn't not have gimmicked matches. You know?
Right?
It just could not.
But to be fair, at this time, WWE was in that kind of place too.
Yeah, they had a lot of gimmicks.
Like WrestleMania 2000 was pure gimmick matches.
Yeah.
Like the infamous Judy Bagwell on a forklift match.
Yes.
All-time classic.
Oof.
That just showed you WCW was in some pretty dark times.
Hey, do you guys want a free WCW collector's bear?
Oh, it says item no longer available.
I want that bad.
I really want that. Look on eBay right now. I'm sure there's one floating around there somewhere.
That's a pretty cute stuffed bear.
And what's weird is you had to send your bill to that company.
Big Wiggle Time?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, God, it's Terry Funk.
You egg-sucking dog. You son of a whore.
Oh well, they had a good. So I
I
guess.
know.
Rest in peace,
Dustin
Flair.
hated Gold Dust, but he had to have been thinking, like, God damn, this is.
Remember when he was 7?
Oh, that was the worst thing.
And they had all those vignettes only for him to cut that one shoot promo and then never be 7 again.
Because he was a child abductor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you can run with that gimmick.
Ridiculous gimmicks, you know, like why did he attract?
Oh, cool! They have a Conan bear.
Conan no-shows interviews.
Yeah, I haven't heard very many positive things about Conan.
He's a legend in Mexico. He's basically the Hulk Hogan of Mexico.
But I also hear he's really tough to work with.
Yeah.
Like, he's been known to no-show some bookings.
Hmm.
Hell, I was watching You Shoot, and the guy that runs it, I forgot his name. Every time Conan's brought up, he's like, well, he's the one that no-showed us and, you know, took the deposit money and didn't appear.
I can't find anything about that souvenir bear.
Awful. Probably because like 3 people went and got it and they burned the rest.
Probably.
I was gonna say, I wonder how many people actually bought or got that bear. I want to know these things, like the freaking off-the-wall stats in WCW. How many people received the collector's bear?
I mean, they made a bunch of bears though. Like they have one with like Nitro on it. They got one with like Goldberg.
What type of contract were they in with Bears?
Remember when ECW had a video game?
Yeah.
WWF Attitude. Didn't Acclaim make it? It was like a
Yeah, and it was rated M.
Yeah, it was ECW Anarchy Rules and then ECW I forget what the other one was.
But nothing can replace WCW Backstage Assault. That game was fun for me.
Oh, that game was so bad.
In the grand scheme of things, looking back at it, it was terrible. But as a kid, I actually had fun playing it.
I bet.
Now, one of the most nostalgic video games for me when it comes to wrestling is SmackDown 2 Know Your Role.
Oh, I love those. I love the old SmackDown video games. And I loved Here Comes the Pain.
Yeah, that was a great one. Good story mode too.
Out of
you know
all
what story mode I like? The WWE 12 story mode. Because it was just so like balls to the wall insane.
Which one was that one?
It was the one where, like, you know, you're Triple H or whatever, and like, or like Sheamus wins every single championship in WWE, like at the same time. Then Triple H just comes back in the main event of Mania and like beats them for all of them or something like that. And then like
it's them trying to make Triple H a sympathetic babyface.
And then like Kevin Nash like somehow gets control of WWE and brings back WCW, and they end up having like a 12-man elimination Hell in a Cell match. It's just fucking insane.
If you want to know things in wrestling that don't work, it's Triple H as a sympathetic babyface.
Yeah, you're saying it.
Well, yeah, because when was he ever portrayed as like a sympathetic character? Like, how do you go from like the heel who tried to murder people to
and they tried to do all that crap at SummerSlam when he faced Brock.
Oh man,
where they had the camera on him and they were showing him looking all like defeated and stuff.
To be fair, though, I think with Brock Lesnar, it's easy to make people seem sympathetic again. Like you can make
not Triple H.
Yeah, like that's not his game. Not a
And
big,
and the only reason why they made the Undertaker look sympathetic is because he actually lost something. What the hell, Triple H lose?
What I'm saying though, that like against Brock Lesnar, like this is a dude who legitimately is a scary motherfucker. Like you can make pretty much anyone look sympathetic against him.
Not really.
That was a weird looking back body drop.
It really was. Like Triple H's thing when he's a babyface is he's a badass.
Yeah,
Not sympathetic.
but
You
at the
don't want to
same
feel
time,
bad for him. You want to go in there and you want to see him kick someone's ass.
Yeah, if you want to do the sympathy treatment, like at least do it for a new guy.
Well,
Or like someone who can pull off the sympathy thing, like Shawn.
like not Roman Reigns.
Oh, I'm 6'5" and 250 pounds. Feel bad for me.
And oh my god, I lost the title even though I won it like 2 weeks later. I'm crying. Feel bad for me.
Hold on, y'all look at the group chat if y'all can, because this is a fucking amazing.
Do we have to?
we can't look at group chat when we're on a live show.
God,
That's a Randy Orton teddy bear.
They're going to call us assholes.
That's a Randy Orton teddy bear.
I'm getting that.
Of course you are.
You would want to. Never mind.
I know where you were going with that.
Behold,
I would shake
the
that
Randy
teddy bear's
Orton
hand.
teddy bear.
I would shake
This
his hand.
this unlimited live stream is brought to you by the Randy Orton teddy bear.
Okay, I gotta go get a pepperoni stick. I'm legitimately starving because of this, man.
That's very specific. Like, not I'm gonna go get some food. Like, I'm gonna get some pepperoni.
I was like, man, these two old guys beating each other up makes me want some pepperoni.
Pepperoni does sound good.
It really does. I was upset.
Hold on. Why is Terry Funk wearing a shirt that's like a slutty white girl that like Spring Break would wear?
That was him, dude.
Wait, but what were you saying, Meffy?
I was upset earlier because I went to go get a sandwich for lunch, and I usually put pepperoni on it, but they were out.
When 2 years ago, Walter Main direct messaged me on Facebook, and he said, Brett Litke, I hope you never eat another pepperoni again. And on that day, I vowed to
What the
every day for the rest of my life. So, Walter, this one's for you.
What the hell? Wait, what the hell is going on? He just pinned him.
Peyton, I'm going to interrupt you for a second and say that this unlimited live stream is brought to you by pepperoni.
Eat some now.
Because, okay, Peyton, there's actually logic behind this. The rules are when you're pinned or submit, you have till the count of 10 to get up.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
I can get through this.
This unlimited show is brought to you by the fact that Sting will never face Undertaker.
Why is Terry Funk on his head?
Aye.
Terry Funk, you really could have been retired by now, and nobody.
Yeah, he was supposed to in 1997. It was all about it on Beyond the Mat. That poor sucker who actually thought he was going to retire. 4,000 retirements later.
I need to watch Beyond the Mat.
I am glad he won the ECW title though.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was after. I think Beyond the Mat was filmed after he won the WCW title.
Yeah.
ECW.
Or ECW.
Yeah, I think it wasn't Beyond the Mat in like '99.
It was.
Let me look it up.
98 to 99.
So yeah, he had won the ECW title before that.
Because he goes from.
Beyond the Mat was 1999.
Yeah, because he documents the Hell in a Cell match with Mick Foley.
And the I Quit match.
And then the I Quit match.
It got an 82% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, dude, Beyond the Mat's great.
Yeah.
It's probably my favorite wrestling documentary.
After viewing the film, Vince McMahon removed all advertising for it from WWF broadcasts.
Speaking of which, have y'all seen that movie, The Wrestler?
I haven't.
It's really good.
I haven't either.
Not a big fan of Mickey Rourke. Not gonna lie.
Huh?
He said he's not a big fan of Mickey Rourke.
I'm not really a huge fan of him either, but he is really good in this movie.
Whoa.
I have hockey tonight at 10:45 in this -30 weather, and I'm going to dedicate my performance to Norman Smiley.
I'll go get him.
Okay, he's tapping.
Yeah.
The match is over now.
No.
I know, I'm kidding.
I think we have 2 more matches after this.
Yes, thank God.
Son of a bitch.
We're getting there.
One of them's Hogan, and then one of them's the triple threat.
Well, we already watched the triple.
We're
We
still
haven't watched
watching it.
Yeah,
For
it's been like
Unlimited.
7 minutes.
Damn it.
After that first match, we forgot to continue giving star ratings.
Yeah, everything gets 1 star.
I'll give the stretcher match 2 stars.
I'll give it a star. Yeah, I'll give it 2.
Abbott threatening to murder someone.
I'll give that -17 stars.
Yeah, I'll give that -5 stars too.
I will pull an opposite Meltzer and give that Tank Abbott match -7 stars.
This match isn't too bad either, though.
Tank Abbott was the Kenny Omega of shitty matches.
Some death match.
Tank Abbott was the anti-Kenny Omega.
Bizarro Kenny.
I find this bizarre.
Kenny's known as the best bout machine. He is the worst bout machine.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Pile driver.
Ah, God. Ah.
1 to 10. Where would you rank that on your top 10 favorite sexual position?
Oh my God.
Definitely 4. Definitely a 4 for me.
Oh no, he's ripping the mat off.
It's a concrete floor.
By God. Are they going to pull a Ricochet Gargano and do a brain buster on it?
Knowing these two, probably.
We should watch that one.
Oh no.
That one match.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Stratus versus Chris Nowinski and Jackie.
Okay, that was some pretty bad selling.
Yeah, no, my favorite sexual position would be the moss covered 3.
He just got first of all, he just got pile driven into concrete, so you should be unconscious. So why is Ric Flair still not unconscious?
Because he's Ric fucking Flair, goddammit.
He's hurt.
That man fucked every woman that existed and then
So wait a minute. You have to pin your opponent and then they count?
Yeah.
Isn't it interesting how these announcers don't have monitors?
Yeah. Actually, this type of match is not a WCW creation.
Well, yeah.
It was being done in, the 60s.
Yeah, death matches used to be common.
Specifically, it was called a Texas death match.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
But yeah, they were really common. It was the most common way to blow off a feud back then. And I think there was one they said that went 2 hours.
Yeah, but here's the thing about Ric Flair, though. He's had sex with, he said that he's had sex with, 1,000 women.
Okay, what?
Every night for, 50 years straight. It's a miracle he's still alive.
I don't know what that has to do with anything we're talking about.
Because if he could survive all of that...
Okay, shut up. Peyton, shut up. Peyton, shut up. Peyton, shut up.
Oh, God. You like to... I can't do it. Only Walter would know...
Would you like to quit?
Wow, Jake is really calling you out, Walter.
What?
Only Walter would know something was used in the 60s.
Because Walter's 107.
I'm feeling attacked and I don't appreciate this.
Walter has been fired from his managerial spot to be replaced by Peyton.
I think I automatically step down from this position. I pass it on to Matthew Mullins.
Yes, that's exactly who I was about to recommend.
Ladies and gentlemen, Unlimited is now closed.
Matthew Mullins is here. He's David Meltzer's #1 informant.
That makes so much sense.
For those who may not know of Matthew Mullins, he's second in command to Meltzer.
Or is he also Brian Alvarez's #1 informant?
Oh, God.
He might be.
What is... Oh no. Oh, no.
Oh! Oh man.
This
Ric Flair's technically pinning him right now.
1, 2. Oh, kicked out of 2. And now he's technically pinning Rick.
I think that Rick might be a deity.
What?
Not only was he pinning Rick, he was basically teabagging Rick.
That was a really cool spot, though.
Him teabagging him, yes.
Yes.
Oh man.
I swear, Terry Funk had the same pair of tights has had them for the last 30 years.
He's gonna do a second one?
Just how many tables are we gonna see in the show?
Yeah, they've went through like legit.
How many tables? I'm pretty sure they have a truck of tables in the back.
There was a tables match in the Bam Bam Bigelow match. There was a tables spot in the.
There were multiple table spots in the stretcher match.
Yeah.
God, this show just drags on forever, doesn't it?
This
fair,
has to be like the 5th or 6th table spot.
Well, to be fair, this match is also the longest of the night, but you're correct though; it is dragging.
This might be giving Great American Bash of this year a run for its money for worst pay-per-view I've ever seen.
I
don't know. No,
you didn't pin him before.
This match is brutal, and not brutal in a good way.
Yeah, like the cool spots that they do are kind of interrupted by the fact that they.
And it's the same thing each time. It's a pile driver and a pile driver. Oh, and guess what?
Another pile driver.
Hashtag pile drivers.
It's like that Ambrose and Wyatt match where Dean just kept doing elbow drops, but with each elbow drop he just did it off something a little bit higher or through a table or something like that. I think that this is the end of the match.
It could be.
This is so awkward.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine he pins them and then they both get counted out?
Oh my god. Oh, thank God this show's almost it's close to being over.
Let me guess. Dustin turns on him. Oh, never mind.
What?
Did they not even get to 10?
I don't know.
They didn't even get to 10.
What?
I think he stopped the count at 8.
Who won? Who fucking?
Like who?
How was that?
Okay, this match gets a 0.
That was the dumbest ending.
Yeah, that match gets -0 stars.
He fell backwards onto a table. That was a finishing move.
Do you know how numbers work?
Flair won. Flair won.
I had to invent a number to say how bad it was. So -0 it is.
Now, if this took place in Japan, this would be a 5-star match.
I give it. You know what? I'll give it 2 spots just for the 2 pile drivers.
Oh, Jesus.
Everyone.
Private room.
Let's get in there. Who's in there?
It's Vince McMahon.
It's someone who's been perpetually naked.
Okay, well, it's not Hogan, it's not Jarrett, and it's not Sid.
And it's not Jimmy Hart.
Why is Hogan is so tan here?
Yappa pie Indian strap match, Jack.
Yappa pie, yappa pie, yappa pie,
Yappa pie,
yappa pie, yappa pie.
Yappa pie, brother.
So
when I first saw that video, I thought he was just repeatedly saying apple pie, and I was so confused.
Is Hogan a face heel?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, he's wearing the red and yellow. He will always be a face wearing the red and yellow.
Good point.
Pause it. My
Oh,
network cut out again.
Wow, Walter.
right as we thought we were going to reach the end with no problems.
Wow. This is our final chance to get out of here.
Brett, well, what time are you at?
2:21:02.
It only has like 26 more minutes. Thank fucking God.
Okay, I'm there.
2:21:02. To the people that are gonna like find this replay and be like, okay, I'll put it on my second monitor. I'll put it on the network. They're like probably so frustrated. Like, man, this is like the 4th time they've had to pause it. They're like, look, if you're in that position, we're sorry, okay? Walter's in a goddamn ice storm. Have some respect for him. Pray for him.
2:21:02.
Yeah.
All right,
Peyton,
I'm there.
Peyton, are you there? Peyton,
Yeah.
are you there?
Yes.
Okay, 3,
All right.
2, 1.
Oh.
He'll snap and crackle and pop. Kind of like Sid's leg a year later. No one heard that. Okay, good.
We did. We just chose not to acknowledge it.
Wait, this isn't the main event.
No. No, we watched the main event.
But.
I wonder how much he got paid.
I mean, considering he's doing 2 matches, probably a hefty sum.
So apparently he got paid anywhere from $250,000 to $1 million
Oh,
appearance.
wait, did he do?
What?
Did he do all of Hogan's matches?
Probably.
That's probably why he's doing this match. Because this is Hogan Luger. Because otherwise, why would Michael Buffer be doing this match?
$250,000 an appearance. That's insane.
That is really.
Sometimes they got paid up to $1 million in appearance.
Yes, the total package. I wonder whatever happened to Lex Luger.
The world may never know.
Oh, this.
271.5 pounds. Even though he looks a lot bigger.
Lex Luger should lose some weight, come back and compete for the cruiserweight division.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
They would change the name from the cruiserweight division to the Luger weight division.
He wasn't roided at all.
No.
This is drained so much life out of me.
That is so much steroids. Oh man.
What are you talking about? He was very clean.
Yeah.
If you look at his veins, you can see they spell out steroids.
Like Barry Bonds, he was clean too.
Well, Barry Bonds, that's.
Let's not get into this debate here.
Yeah, let's save that for another time. Let's save that for a great debate segment.
If that series ever happens. Stay tuned.
Okay, hold on. You need to name this series Master Debaters, you fuck. I'm buying a WCW bear.
You better.
You do that. Oh, man.
Hogan, you did not need to keep wearing the trunks. We were fine with the tights.
I don't remember Hogan having pyro, but okay.
Look, if
that was ridiculous.
That was really random.
Their pyro bill for this would have been crazy. Like, they just were not afraid to spend money.
I was going to say, like, they gave the most random people pyro. Like, even freaking Billy Kidman had pyro.
Oh, look.
Yet WWE can't give anybody pyro.
You didn't even get to say, let's get ready to rumble. So they got burned on this.
Like, I'm fine with like Raw and SmackDown not having pyro, but at least bring pyro back for the pay-per-views.
And what's weird though is that like they're in a better financial state than they've ever been. So I don't get why they can't shell out a few bucks for the pyro.
It's like once the pyro's there, like once you start off with that pyro, like it feels like a big deal.
Oh hell yeah! I just found a Sting wrestling buddy for $20.
Wow.
Please just leg drop him and end this match.
Is it the black and white Sting or the red and black?
Black and white.
I had the red and black one.
Oh, they have a DDP one.
Yeah, I had the Wolfpack Sting wrestling buddy.
Oklahoma is not JR.
Oh my fucking God.
Did you see that sign? Only WCW fans, ladies and gentlemen.
Hogan, babyface, blatantly choking Luger.
Sounds about right.
Honestly, at this point, the way I would think of it this way, let's say WWF is like Eminem in the year 2000, like at its absolute fucking peak, and WCW is Insane Clown Posse. Like, yeah, they still have a fan base, but it's awful. It's all bad. It's all garbage, and the competition is so much better.
Magnets.
Yes.
How does that shit work?
Magnets are my hobby.
In 2000, WWE was Babe Ruth, and WCW was like Greg Dobbs.
No, Meffy. I've got a reference that you'll get.
Oh God, I hate you.
WCW was Lucas Duda.
What's next? You're gonna say Ike Davis too? Jesus Christ!
Mo Vaughn.
That eject button is still there, Walter. What's next? Are you gonna say newest Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame member Jason Bay? What a joke!
Bobby Bonilla.
Shut the hell up.
Like, who even structured that deal?
Dude. You want me to run down a list of terrible Cubs?
Please don't.
The one from Brother Bear, that was a terrible.
I'm not even going to name players. I'm going to name managers. Rick Renteria.
Wow.
Who's now the manager of the White Sox.
Good.
Peyton, that was a ridiculous comment.
I didn't even hear it, thank God.
What did I say?
Nothing. Don't repeat it.
I don't remember what I said.
I don't know what you said, but I don't want you to say it again.
Down a list of bad.
Oh yeah, I said the cup from Brother Bear.
Brother Bear. Like, come on.
I hate all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last ever unlimited live stream.
Meffy,
Nice knowing all of you.
I want you to name off terrible Cubs, and I'm going to give my reaction to them.
Okay, I'm going to give you, first of all, before I get into the terrible Cubs, I'm going to give you the greatest Cub ever.
Oh, no.
And Brett Litke and I love this man for all of his work in baseball.
Yes.
Could it possibly be?
His name is Darwin Barney.
Darwin Barney.
I actually liked Darwin Barney.
What's not to like, man? Darwin Barney's the best.
I'd take Darwin Barney over Mike Trout any day.
Yep. Sign me up.
Absolutely. Okay, go, Meffy.
Oh, God. Freaking Carlos Zambrano.
I liked him for a while there, but goddamn.
I remember Carlos Zambrano. He pitched
a no-hitter.
He pitched well, but his temper was so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he pitched a no-hitter, and it wasn't a home or a road game. It was at a neutral site.
Yep. They were facing the Astros in Milwaukee.
Yeah, because that was Hurricane Ike, I think. So they played. It was Cubs Astros in Milwaukee, and Carlos Zambrano happened to pitch a no hitter in that game. Who else? Bad Cubs. Tony Campana.
Oh, Hogan.
I don't know. Brian LaHare, who was your All-Star one year.
Really?
Yes, in 2012, he was the Cubs' lone All-Star.
I don't even remember him.
Ask me what he did after that.
What do you do after that?
Nothing. Who else? I mean, right now, Addison Russell for a wide variety of reasons.
Yeah.
We don't need to get into those details though.
No.
This match is just not doing it for me. God.
Yeah, me neither.
Corey Patterson.
Oh God. Who else? Let me look at some recent Cubs teams. Hang on.
I'm trying to think of bad contracts the Cubs have gotten themselves into.
Jason Hayward.
There's another one recently ended.
Bad contracts for the Cubs?
Outfielder.
What year did he stop playing for them?
I think it was like between 13 and 15.
Oh, Jesus. I know who you're talking about. Soriano. Alfonso Soriano.
That was such a bad contract.
What is going on right now?
Oh, look, he's got the strap.
Oh, no. Did he just low blow him? Yeah.
Did someone just...
I hit right in the wiener.
Right in the wiener.
Walter, Meffy, the next time we play 2K, we can only use WCW wrestlers.
They only have like 3 in the game.
Well, that's why Meffy has to make the wall. I told you that.
Yeah, you got...
We're going to have a rematch, Sting versus The Wall.
You got Luger, Sting,
Oh, okay.
Forgotten forever. Wow.
This match gets a 0 again.
This match gets 0.01 stars.
You know what? I'll give it... Fuck it, I'm going to be nice.
I'll give it a 1.
I'll give it a 2. It was just standard Hogan stuff, but the crowd was into it. It's fun to see Hogan Hulk up.
Yeah, honestly, I'm a sucker for Hogan hulking up.
Outside of the getting punched in the dick or whatever, if this was this match took place 10 years beforehand or even 12 or so years beforehand, it would have been a SummerSlam main event. Or something like that. Even a Mania may even have been maybe.
No, like a SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah, SummerSlam. So I mean, it was just typical Hogan stuff. It didn't it wasn't the worst thing in the world. It's pretty short.
Are we just ignoring what's happening right now?
No, yeah.
There's Sting. So it's not a Sting. It is not a Stingless pay-per-view.
I mean, the crowd's going fucking nuts. So I mean,
of course, it's Sting.
No, I mean this is a pretty good segment. Sting coming to the rescue of Hogan.
You know what must suck? The person who did Sting's full face paint, knowing he was only going to be out there for a minute.
Well, so it's only face paint.
See, I wonder if he did his own face paint.
Yeah, I remember my mom and dad did, because I was Sting one year for Halloween, and the face paint only took 20 minutes.
Jeff Hardy does his own, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Sting's is pretty simplistic. It's just white with a couple of black spots. I can't imagine it would take that long to make.
All right,
now
ladies
Balor.
and gentlemen.
Now Balor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole other.
When Balor has on his chest and stuff, and he'll have on his legs sometimes.
I'm sure the person that did his is probably mad at that SummerSlam match that was like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I'd like to see who the hell is in that private room.
No, they got a decent amount of WCW guys on there. They got Sid. They got the Outsiders.
Oh yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Walter is yawning. I'm yawning. We're all tired. We all hate this show.
Oh, we're almost through this.
But we are at the main event. We are finally at match number 11 on this damn show.
I swear to God, if they don't pay off this private room, I'm gonna snap.
They don't.
I'm actually gonna snap. I've been waiting all night. Seems like
no, they don't. I don't think they do.
Well, then they're dumb. But as I was saying, I'll say this now so I don't have to say this later. If you like this video, then leave a like. And if you like it enough, then rewatch it. If you don't like it, then leave a dislike. I like hearing all the comments, so if you have one, leave one. If you want other people knowing about us, then share. And if you want some more amazing content, like the content that I am about to show you, then please hit the subscribe button. Look at all of this.
I have to say, this video has been sponsored by Jeff Jarrett sunglasses.
All of that content can be yours with one simple click of the subscribe button. Big thank you to Brett and Walter and Peyton for all being on here. Now,
you're welcome.
Let's get on to this damn main event so we can all go to bed.
Honestly, this main event is probably the best match on the show.
Scott Hall versus Jeff Jarrett versus Sid.
If that doesn't scream main event pay-per-view match, I don't know what does.
He just hit the commissioner with a guitar.
Of course, there's no one in there. I knew it. Could it be Goldberg?
No, Goldberg was injured. This was like just a bit after Goldberg punched through a window.
Maybe it's Tank Abbott.
So the payoff was no one was in there.
Wonderful.
Or maybe whoever was in there just left.
But they made sure to say it wasn't the same. They came from a different part of the building.
You know, I got looking at just how bad some of the dudes on the show were. You know, I don't really know of a lot of promotions right now in current wrestling that have dudes on the promotion that straight up can't wrestle. You know, even right now with WWE, I don't think anyone's really awful from an in-ring standpoint off the top of my head.
Peyton, you just talked through Michael Buffer. How dare you?
Yeah, that was really rude of you, Peyton, and you should probably write him a letter and apologize.
Well, I'll make sure to tell him I'm sorry next time I see him. We have a weekly get together.
You should also, in your apology letter, you should include one of your fingers that you cut off.
Yes,
because
Jarrett was the
requirement. Yeah.
What the hell?
The United States Heavyweight Champion.
He was 213? I thought he was bigger than that.
Yeah, but
same. Just slim down a bit, he could have been on 205 live.
Unless, he said 230, and I thought he said 213. I liked that in TNA he had pyro come out of his guitar.
He should have hit someone with the pyro.
Jesus, of course you would say that.
Walter the sociopath, everyone.
I mean, they did it in WWE with Jeff Hardy's pyro.
They also tried to do it in WCW with Hogan and Warrior, but we don't talk about that.
Oof.
Please, Peyton. Please, Peyton. Please tell us how great of a match that was.
Oh, fuck WCW. I'll be lenient and positive for WWE. Fuck WCW.
to gut toothpick.
How drunk do you think Scott Hall was at this point?
I'm pretty sure he's wasted right now.
Yeah, he doesn't look too great.
I'm pretty sure he's wasted right now.
That's what I just said.
No, like in this very moment.
No. He's sober now.
Well, for now. You know,
Yeah,
you don't
he just
know.
got into like an incident last year where he was at a bar or he got too drunk or like. That was recent. That's.
Oh, oh yeah, I remember this. They just started the match without the champion being there.
Yes.
And what was funny, they did the same thing at SummerSlam this year. Because I remember, but like there it actually made sense because Triple H and like Kurt Angle were feuding over Stephanie's like love or whatever. So they just start like beating the shit out of each other, and Brock has to run down to the ring to join. It was awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is Psycho Sid.
Oh man, this guy was a real psycho.
I mean, he looks like a pretty scary dude.
Actually, his real name is Simon Ferocious.
Yes,
Because you know and I know that you're only half the man that I am, and I have half the brain that you do.
I will absolutely take this Sid Vicious over that piece of shit from the Sex Pistols.
Wait. Let me start my promo over. Well, we're live, pal.
So, Peyton, do you know the story of Simon Ferocious?
No.
So, it was Queen and the Sex Pistols were sharing a recording studio? Like Queen got done and then Sex Pistols were coming in?
Mm-hmm.
Was that supposed to be an atomic drop? Because that looked terrible.
And then, they were, and then, like, Sid Vicious comes in with all them, and Sid Vicious is, like, talking shit. And like, Freddie Mercury calls him Simon Ferocious or something.
Oh, yeah.
And Sid Vicious is, like, trying to fight him, and then doesn't, like, Freddie just drop him with one punch and walk away?
Man, fuck Sid Vicious. That man was a piece of shit.
Yeah, he kind of murdered his girlfriend.
Yeah, and honestly, like, I remember this one time, like, the bassist or, like, something from, like, Sex Pistols was, like, shitting on Blink-182. It was like, dude, you were in a band that released one album, and then your singer, who was a shit bass player, killed his girlfriend and then overdosed or killed himself or some shit. You have no fucking room to talk.
What is happening right now?
The Sex Pistols were not even a good punk band.
Blink-182 has unironically better music than the fucking Sex Pistols.
Yes. Like, everyone talks about, the Sex Pistols are iconic. No, you know who's an iconic punk band from that time? The freaking Ramones.
They're iconic because their leader was a piece of shit who overdosed.
You want to know who's iconic?
The Iconics.
Correct. Fabulous.
You can't even say what you will about Carmella. That's a catchy theme.
Fabulous.
I can't tell you how many times that song got stuck in my head.
It's probably stuck in your head now because we just sang it.
Fabulous, yes. Diamond on.
And there goes a ref.
And I'm fabulous.
Oh, wait. Don't they go?
They keep hating.
I gotta say, there's some good themes in WWE right now. I really like Johnny Gargano's, Bobby Roode's, obviously.
I think there are a lot of generic themes.
I think there are a lot of generic.
Ricochet's theme is very good. I love Ricochet's.
Yeah, Ricochet's got a cool theme.
That's who should go into the Hall of Fame. Jim Johnston.
Absolutely.
Yes.
At some point, he has to.
I love EC3's theme.
I love Nakamura's.
I would love to see. Like, I know we're getting off topic, but for the Hall of Fame, I'd like to see backstage guys get in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, belt shot to the head.
Well, like, I would do something like that with with the Legacy Award or whatever. Like, give them their own wing or whatever, with, like, an honorable mention. Because, like, if they go out there and give like a 20 minutes like a speech or whatever, I don't think anybody in the crowd's really gonna just care because they're not gonna be familiar of who it was.
I mean, I'm sure most of the crowd today isn't familiar with some of the people that are inducted.
I don't know. I think
This match fucking sucks.
Like, I'm pretty sure if WWE just randomly inducted somebody from like the 70s, nobody's gonna know who he is.
But when the last time they inducted someone from the 70s?
I mean, didn't they induct like a Japanese wrestler last year that I don't think I've ever heard of.
Oh yeah, that was like 2. I think that was like 2 years ago, and they inducted him for stuff outside of WWE. Like I don't even know if he was in WWE.
But I just think,
oh wait, everyone! Charles Robinson has entered the match, meaning we will get exactly one more dick touch. Coming right here. Look at I think he touched his dick.
Why do you want to see so many people touch Charles Robinson's dick?
Look, he actually technically did just kick him in the dick, so I wasn't wrong. Biting.
Well, good for you then.
Oh my god.
Jeff Jarrett is not a fan of referees.
I don't think anybody is.
Look, he just does not have any respect for rules in this great sport of ours.
Oh, this was the private room. This was
all referees should die.
Slick Johnson, baby.
That's a porno name. God damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mark Johnson.
This is a horrible.
You know, no one's ever kicked out of the Outsider's Edge.
Jake just asked, how do you hate Brett when he says something like that?
Yeah.
I agree. How do you hate Brett? Like, I have legit reasons for not liking Walter and Peyton. But yeah. Brett, I can't think.
How could you dislike me?
Because you're Walter.
Because you told me I should never eat pepperoni again.
Because you live in an overrated city.
Yeah. Because of that overrated wrestler CM Punk who doesn't even live there.
Where does he live?
I think he lives in Milwaukee now.
What?
He only lived there because when he was training for the UFC, that's where his gym was.
Well, I think that he has a home there. I think that he just I think he has one there and one in Milwaukee.
Oh yeah, it's Roddy Piper.
Oh, Roddy.
I still want to know what he's wearing on his arm.
It's a time machine.
This was just so overbooked.
It was, but
which was basically everything in WCW at this time. Choke slam, yay!
Good choke slam. I like his choke slam.
Say what you will about this match and how weird it is, but listen to the reaction it's getting.
It literally probably is the best thing on this show.
Sid was over.
Like, people are actually reacting well to this.
Oh, people always loved Sid. People always loved Sid.
Shit, but I mean, it is pretty entertaining. Like this match had to have been boring or whatever. It's like,
I'm giving this a 2.
I'll give it a 2.5. I'll be nice.
2.25.
No, it was sloppy, like 1.5.
Yeah, I'll give the Hogan match a 2, maybe a 2.25.
I'll give the Hogan match a dud rating.
I'll give the Flair match a 2 just because of 2 pile drivers.
I'll give the Flair match a 29.
This show broke me.
Yeah, no, I give the show an overall rating of 1/2 of a star.
I'll give the show overall a 1/4 of a star.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been our first live reactions show, or second if you count yesterday. We will be back in 2 weeks. Planning to do this again in 2 weeks. With another pay-per-view. Don't know.
Who knows what it'll be?
Who knows what it'll be? We've given some suggestions. If you have any, please let us know. Thank you, Brett, for not killing yourself. Thank you, Walter. Thank you, Peyton, for not annoying me too much.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. If not, whatever. We're going to keep rolling with whatever we have. I'm back from Unlimited. See you later.
Bye.